Hello, welcome to our Call Cthulhu starter set, The Edge of Darkness. Hi everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
So much enthusiasm.
It's 9:41 a.m. for me. I want to go back to bed.
We're only about to die from the horrible monster that's upstairs. I'm excited to do this, but
Oh yeah,
I'm not
there's
excited
that.
to die.
I'm going to die perchance.
It's the
We're going
person
same
that
first.
runs last is the one that goes.
I'm too out of shape. It's gonna be me. I'll call it. I put all of my points into fists and not enough into legs. You know how it is.
So what
I can only
you
punch
do
the monster.
what you do? You do a handstand and running your hands.
Ooh. Now we're thinking.
And then
That'd be a dex check.
then Wentworth Adderley just throws his cane to interrupt your legs to trip you.
Done.
Yeah, the
Done.
old man gets away.
The old man will get away. I took a licking last time, so got I think like a fourth of my hit points already. Kaputski.
Yeah, that was a thing that happened.
It could have been a lot worse.
It could,
Yeah. And if it makes you feel any better, I am the first target. I have the least luck.
It's gonna be a fight between me and you to see who dies first. Like, no, I'm dying.
I mean, I'll take neither of us, but this is also Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, no, I've written me off as a loss already.
I'm good.
I'm gonna do my best, but I don't expect to make it.
I'm good with either. So, hi, welcome. This is our episode 2. If you missed last episode, check out YouTube. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, all the bits and pieces. That's all free. Leave a comment down below, and if you like us, say that you like us and like, subscribe, and whatnot. If you don't like us, still say you like us and like, subscribe, and all the bits and pieces because it's a nice thing to do. So, if you're new to the channel, we are Goblin Cave TV. You can help out the channel, you can help out our players by donating $1 or per 100 bits with the hashtag of a character name. Gives that player luck, well, the ability to get some luck back, and luck is how we save ourselves or make rolls, etc. It's a resource, it's a limited resource, so replenishing it is very helpful. Thank you in advance. Other than that, we have Soundscape in the background. Soundscape, the cheery music. We're currently playing the swinging speakeasy in the 1920s, but that mood is going to change because there's a bump in the house, and I'll be switching to the fantasy deserted house with the heartbeats and the stresses and all the fun things which I love as a GM doing to my players, or as a keeper doing to my players, less so as the player and also the audio engineer doing on myself and my fellow players trying to survive.
Oh, be afraid when I get access to that stuff. You're going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking
Fun-
forward to it.
Sorry, fun for me. Sorry, 34 for.
Fun, you
Let's see.
say?
Yeah.
Look, I don't get enough cardio. This is just a good way to get the heart beating.
You know, true facts.
I can start the heartbeats. I've got it set.
No, we can wait.
Okay. So, yeah, that's kind of what's happening. We'll do our intros. Nevada, would you like to... Phoenix, would you like to introduce who you're playing and who you are?
Hi, I'm Phoenix, and I am playing Dr. Nevada Jones, but it's Nevada. Dr. Jones is my father.
You'll get a lot of that today, just like a lot of it last week. Yeah. And Nevada was the dog.
Nevada was the dog.
If you don't know the reference, wow, where have you been?
Yeah.
Where?
Not like we're talking spoilers here.
Oh,
What is the statute of limitations on spoilers nowadays? Oh yeah, if
I-
you just noticed your sheets going up and down, I was just making a quick mental note of your luck.
Oh no.
yeah. I'm a bastard. I would actually do spoilers no matter what, but I know people are very concerned about that. So, does anyone know the secret of Endgame? Like no, or is it still too far away?
Ooh,
My other half hasn't watched Endgame yet.
Well, they should have. Eon.
I have not seen it, but I have this convenient button called mute.
Turned you off.
Love it. I think it's saying, hey, Eon, would you like to actually introduce yourself and your character?
Absolutely. Hello, I am Eon, and today I am going to be playing Miss Jessie Williams, a bit of a history student, and currently is not having a friend.
And you're breaking up
Shame on
again.
you for suggesting. Oh no. Bye. Anyway, I'm playing Jessie Williams, who totally did not stab somebody last session. All good.
Totally didn't know. Hi, my name's Karsh Goblin. I'm playing Wentworth Atherby, the languages professor who isn't the one that's being asked to investigate the languages, which is kind of a weird thing, but at least I didn't try to break into the library with midterms coming up.
That was hilarious, by the way.
Yeah. Apparently libraries have sealed sections and cat.
Well, first off, these baseless accusations based in truth, I hate them. My name is Kat. I'm Cest Caitlin, and I will be playing Miss Louise Rousseau. She's a bit of a fiery temper, one of the engineering students, a bit of a grease monkey. May or may not be down to get into some trouble 24/7, possibly. God is my witness, though. I've never committed a crime that's been documented. But that's all I got to say right now.
So I just want to clarify. You've never committed a crime that's been documented, or God is your witness part has been documented that you've never committed the crime?
You know, it's between me, my maker, and the PD. So I'll have to get back to you on that one.
So you're claiming the fifth, and you're not going to answer that one.
100%.
Okay.
I can't incriminate myself again like this.
Because no one's witnessed it, or because it will actually be documented?
It'll be documented for sure.
That's the okay. I just wanted to clarify. That's all.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
I was going to say a little from column A, a little from column B, and a touch from column C.
A little bit sprinkling
Just
all
like
over the place.
Just
For all the advice of my two.
I think when you do the voice, the auto noise reduction cuts it out.
On advice of my lawyer, I'm not allowed to answer these kind of questions anymore. Was the joke I was making.
That's fair enough. All right, and is that everybody? And I am your keeper for this horrific descent into a madness. I'm your sub producer, and yeah, I mostly just play RP on here, which is so much fun, and I love to make you go crazy. Any more housekeeping, Karsh, or shall we get into it?
Housekeeping. We've done audio for Soundscape. We've done.
Did you do a Soundscape audio?
Yeah.
Oh, this audio is so good. I just want to do it again. Anyway, audio. We've done the donations. Anything else we're missing?
Nope.
Okay.
Your friends that gave you the maps.
No, we're running. That's for masks. This is the Call of Cthulhu starter box, and all the maps are supplied by Chaosicism. Chaosicism. And I was actually telling people in the pre-show that if you can read the runes that's on the left-hand side of the actual book, there is Easter eggs in every one of their books, which is absolutely hilarious. But anyway, so if we're all ready to start, and we also, one of our players is not here today, unfortunately. So, well, we'll come to that bridge when we come to it. So,
We're going to sacrifice her to the dark gods.
Not the dark gods.
Well, the darkness, the edge of darkness.
The warm
go.
gray gods. They're lighter shades.
Well, the Earl Grey gods.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So we just get a nice cup of tea. That's all it is. That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, just freshly brewed. All right. Our intrepid. I was going to say series of heroes, but they're not heroes. They're just friends of. I should actually write down.
He said
Notes.
friends of a dead man.
Armitage. Henry Armitage.
Rupert Merriweather, on his deathbed, has asked his friends to go to an abandoned farmhouse to right the wrongs he did when he was a younger person. So, after going and do some research and Dr. Jones dating the librarian to get the librarian out of the way to actually get access to the book,
Which we don't have access to.
which wasn't there. I still love that.
Look, it's good.
And they eventually made their own way to Ross's Corners, where they go to the farmhouse. As they enter the farmhouse, they met Red Jake Baker, who was a transient, who clocked our illustrious Louis Rousseau over the head with a 2x4.
It was a cheap shot, and he knew it.
Mm-hmm. After letting him go to what fates we don't know, that moment when you're trying to find character names, Jesse Williams reads a book that was left in the farmhouse cellar. After telling the wonderful crew all about the contents of this book, in the ground floor of the farmhouse, they hear a knocking from the cellar, from the attic door. And this is where we start from the start of our game. So,
Do we get our map
Was
back?
it a rapping, a gentle tapping?
a tapping on my gentle door. Yes.
Just a gentle rapping. Suddenly I was napping.
Suddenly I was mapping, moving my characters over to where I'm going to kill them. No, not at all. Okay. So, you hear this.
I'll be like, we probably shouldn't, like, I'm not scared or nothing, but we probably shouldn't look into that. They said that the djinn was supposed to be up there. And I don't know about you guys, but I ain't touching with no djinns.
The door to the attic is in the roof, and it's about where I'm pinging on the map. So I don't actually have.
So what about we just leave?
That's a good
That
thought,
is,
professors.
That is most definitely an option. So
Have we found what we needed to fix this problem yet?
that was what I was going to say. Is that I don't suppose anybody found a book with relation in it. So
All right, first roll of the night. Could everyone roll me a power check, please?
Power!
Oh, good.
And I'll do one for Keiko.
ha-ha!
Oh,
We're off to a
man.
good start.
Power!
Did not
Oh,
remember.
no!
Look
Oh,
at it.
can
Yay.
I spend luck on power?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna throw 6 luck at my power roll, if you don't mind.
It's you. Character sheet.
I mean,
Don't mind me. Dang, Keiko.
Oh, Keiko, damn. All right, so everyone's Jesse Williams. You
Yes.
get drawn to the attic door.
all right.
Jesse, what are you doing?
And the tapping just starts to wrap.
Jesse, can you just stand back from that, please?
All right, this will be a contested power roll.
Am I supposed to roll right now? Or
Yep, it's going to be contested against someone. I'm just going to roll this to myself.
Which we got to see.
Ooh.
Oh,
We got to see that.
do I stop opening the
No.
the hatch to my death?
it's contested against a certain thing.
Yes.
Certain something else.
That's what I was asking. Is the result?
Come on.
Jesse, you might got a knife, but I swear if you get any closer to that door, I am going to tackle you.
Nevada, can you get ready to shoot?
Just anyone. Just open
Pick your own target.
In your own time, but
fire.
I'm quite open about which target you can just choose. I trust you.
Dealer's choice.
The two professor, Nevada just suddenly shoots Professor Aveberry for no reason.
Just because I got the bigger
He rolls a
office.
D10. Pardon?
Just because I got the bigger office.
oh,
Because I got tenure.
Oh,
Um,
not. He's bringing
this
up
isn't-
Kenya again. Go get him.
Jesse, you start to
Mhm.
unbolt the
I'm tackling her. I'm getting her.
attic door.
Okay.
You rolled a hard success. It rolled an extreme success.
Oh, no worries.
Woo!
That's what I was curious about. I'm like, did I win or did I lose? I lost.
I had to actually
Okay.
find the character sheet because I was looking under a certain name, but it's like, oh no, it's under this name. I was going, oh damn, and all at once, you don't see anything, but like a big giant gust of wind comes down. And the door stays open. Nothing's coming down right now.
But the door is open.
The attic door is open.
Are you still running to tackle me?
I am. I'm still going to tackle you.
Okay.
I tackle you
All
to
right.
the floor. Done.
Am I all in my right mind to resist this, or do I just kind of?
Oh, you're looking at the attic door with sense of wonder and reverence. There
And
you
then you're
go.
gonna be, and then you're gonna be looking at the floor with a sense of wonder and reverence as I take you down.
All right, take it down. Are you going at full? Are you going at full
Oh,
belt?
yeah.
Are you going to pretty much tackle them? So you would say you get halfway into this room.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%. Like I'll tackle through.
Oh, there you go. Tackle through. And what's the other people doing? Dr. Jones and Mr. Aveberry.
Keeping an eye out to like what happens and like if there's anything that's came out or like looking inside, shine the flashlight up in there.
Oh, it's daytime still.
Still it's an attic.
Still.
Shine the flashlight in there.
Are you going inside of it, or are you staying where you are right now?
Yeah, I'm not that stupid.
There you go.
I like to give
Does
you the
anything
option.
happen when I'm tackled out of curiosity?
No, you're just on the ground. You see your friend Lewis tackled you, and you're back to your senses now.
What
Okay.
the hell was that?
Well, I was about to ask you the same thing. What
I'm
am I?
I'm not the one opening doors up to
Go to the
Jenny or
attic.
whatever. You! It was you! You
I what?
opened the attic. You, with your little fingers, touched the attic. A gust of air shot out of there. And guess what? It's open.
I go with my poker and just try to just put it back up to where it was.
An almighty scream comes out from the door. The poker
Can we
actually
finish this
doesn't.
discussion later and slam that shut?
Keiko
Uh,
hears that and walks towards the attic door to try to close it.
And I'll
Okay.
help you up now that you're back to your senses.
Well, if I definitely open that, I'm gonna thank you because I have no idea what just happened.
I thought that it was going to snatch us up or something.
I mean, it probably would have had a set foot on the stairs or ladder, or whatever there is. What is there? Or ladder or
Okay.
stairs? I
There's no ladder or stairs to it. It's just like a swinging hatch at the moment. You would actually have to get a ladder from the cellar to go upstairs. So Keiko goes
Well,
towards it and starts to try to close it. And the things you don't want to hear from your keeper.
Right.
Rolling
Excuse me. It says
dice.
when you reach point B of touching the door, you go to point C of instant disintegration.
and this is using other like NPCs or other player
Yeah.
characters.
Yep.
When they're not here, so it's always bad.
Yeah.
I did
And-
say
Oh,
I
no,
wanted
I
to.
have
I
so
did
much
say
fun
I
with
wanted to close it with the poker.
Yeah. Oh, so you'll be close then. So, give me.
Oh, good. You'll be within the splash range. Excellent.
Yep, special.
all of a sudden, you all see your lovely friend Keiko Kane lifted inside of the attic door. Nothing's actually picking her up. She's just floating in the air.
Grab her by the feet, but don't look up because that's rude.
Classy.
Classy.
Gotta be a
Classy.
gentleman.
Go be gentlemen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, what is your strength?
Not good. 50. Oh, it's actually about average.
I need.
Could you roll me a
Are
strength
the
check,
rest-
please?
Not where my
Gonna say
mouse
the rest of us.
cursor was hovering, but yeah, that's a failure. I don't have that much luck. I mean, I have, but not that much left. I'll be in single digits if I spend that.
An extreme success. All of a sudden, Keiko is picked up, dragged into where the addict is, and then the door closes. And he hears almighty scream from Keiko Kane as, well, you don't know.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Keiko, and you just hear Louis, Keiko, you're shouting.
Can I get everyone to roll me a sanity check, please?
That's where my
Yep. I was gonna
Must
say,
go with silver.
when does that come in? Nope.
This has got a clear, rational explanation for why she levitated into the roof. Explained by science, swear.
All right, where's the dice roller?
How does that phrase go? I took a calculated risk, but man, am I bad at math.
That's it.
Mhm. Everyone takes one sand check. Miss Russo, you take 3.
But I did so good.
sure it's not just
No, it's Jesse and
Jesse,
It was
sorry.
Jesse's the only one who failed. So-
Because I got you so good. Get punished. Okay, lose my 1 sanity. Oh.
No, lose your 3 sanity, Jesse.
No, I lose 3 sanity. Cat rolled the extreme success.
I was
Oh, okay.
extremely mind.
what was that? Since when did Keiko fly?
Well, if I was going to hazard a
That could-
guess, it wasn't her.
That could have been useful for when she was playing track and field or for a high jump.
Just still
She could have been
shouting
college
their names.
champion with that type of flying ability.
We've got
That-
to.
In the background, you hear Keiko going, guys, and then an almighty scream as she stops. And
I'm
Okay.
going to really regret this, but
Can-
is there any wet sounds or anything?
I was actually gonna say, could you roll me a listen check, please?
Yeah.
I wonder
Oh
if
boy. Nope. I heard nothing,
Did,
which is probably good in this case.
When we were in the basement, did we actually see a ladder?
There is a ladder down there.
Dr.
If anyone else
Jones-
wants to roll a listen check, please go for it now.
I will. Give me 1 second. Operate heavy machinery. Listen. Mm-mm. Can't
Do you
hear
have
over my
63 left to spend?
How the hell does the old man
That's
get
awesome.
critical success on a limited check?
All
well,
right.
to be also fair, the old man has 50 and listen when the young people have 20. I have a feeling that he's used to listening to things.
True.
Well, it's
I can't-
ignoring them, but
Hmm.
feel like
Uh,
I
what
can't
you-
hear you over
what
my
you hear-
audacity.
In what you hear of the extreme success is you can't be exactly sure, but you hear this groaning and the sound of liquid hitting the floor.
sanity check.
With that roll, yes.
Yeah.
Because you can, with that,
I'm hearing her blood. I think whatever it is drinking her blood. I can hear the blood dripping on the floor. Oh, it sounds horrible. Oh, there's so much of it. I'm just trying to pass that on to others.
No.
No, couldn't tell that at all, Karsh. Thank you for spelling that out.
around the cellar door, you can start seeing this. It's starting to get moist, for lack of a better term.
It's got a little Keiko on it.
Just a little.
It's not going to come out,
And you
I
just-
can tell you.
And you just start seeing this red liquid start to pool around the cellar door, around the attic door.
Cellar attic. Yeah, okay.
Attic door, and you start seeing it pool.
KK may have just spilled over a paint can.
I think we got to go get what remains of Keiko.
The door opens.
Oh, I don't want that.
A head
While this is kind of happening,
A head
I guess
drops
you could-
down,
No!
Good.
It's
and the door
Keiko.
closes. It's Keiko's head.
Oh, Keiko.
Okay, maybe not a paint
I'm just
can.
rolling the sanity check right now because
Yep. Everyone's rolling out.
Jesse was not ready for that.
Louise ain't ready.
Are
for
you
that.
kidding me?
Would you like to spend some luck,
I
Jesse?
actually
Can't on
can you
sanity.
spend luck on sanity checks? You can't
No,
spend
you
luck on
can't.
sanity checks.
I wish you could.
So
I wish you could.
I'm taking my sanity lumps.
yeah. I mean, I was like, I rolled a 47. That's normally really good, but I have a 45.
Mm.
So,
No extreme failures though, which is good. Dice roll. I'll do another D4. You all lose. Everyone who failed loses one san, and Dr. Jones just says, "Oh, I've seen what stuff like this before. You've
Seen
seen
the deadheads
heads.
of my students.
That's what happens to people who don't."
Balls.
Yeah. Everyone who has failed, though, could I get you to roll me a power check, please?
Ah!
oh dear.
I've got a feeling this is going to be a very short
How many-
session.
How
No,
many failures can I get in a row?
Power!
you're all terrified, and you run out of the building.
Done. I
Sounds
did
good.
it.
Leaving Nevada Jones in the building.
What?
On his way to the basement.
No. You went the other way. This was the closest door for me. You went the other way.
That's fair. I'm in the back.
Okay, I'm just going to grab your tokens and move you to the full map of the area.
We have a full map. Where we're running into the forest alone.
Ah, I love it.
Okay, so that's that, and that was there. That's the house, and Wentworth is there. So we're into the house right now.
Yeah.
And you run for another
There's something I didn't
5.
see.
10 minutes, and you're
Looking at-
pretty much trying to find shelter or something else to get away from whatever is in the attic. So while that's happening, Dr. Jones, what were you doing?
Going to the basement to get a ladder. And it's Nevada.
Dr. Jones! Okay, and you're in the cellar. So if you can see it, there's a ladder right there.
Okay. I will go get the ladder.
Okay. And while you're doing that, what is the rest of the people doing?
Running.
I'm like a track and field star. I'm just
Um,
booking it.
I'm running, but I have a black screen, so
If
I
you
don't know what I'm running towards.
if you move the
Oh, there we
screen
go. Sorry,
down,
I did not
there'll
scroll
be a
down
map.
hard.
Yep.
I
Are you running?
mean, on the no,
with
I wouldn't be
yours?
running with because I didn't see. I'd be running this way. Would I by chance see this other building here?
If you get to there, I would say you would see it because you also would have seen it as you're walking towards the house as well. So you would understand there is a barn up there.
Okay. Would it be unreasonable for me in a scared state to be running for a different building since I don't see another building anywhere near here?
Yep, no, that's fine. You can do that.
Okay. Then I'm going to run to look at the barn.
Okay.
Run towards the barn and hopefully lock myself into this thing. And I'm not going to die. Because I can't fight something that can telekinetically lift me.
I didn't train my mind muscles for lifting people. Only books. It was an oversight on my part.
But you don't even read books. Come on.
Oh, they caught me. Just keep running.
Okay. Mr. Avery, are you heading towards the barn once you see Jesse running towards the barn, or are you going to just be building it back to the road?
I'm going to roll the dice for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I do the stupid thing. I run back to the barn.
Okay. Well, we'll deal with Miss Russo right now.
I run to the woods.
You run to the woods.
Into the woods.
All right. As you run into the woods, could I get you to roll me a spot hidden, please?
Oh man. Probably gotta see the dead corpses of the other fools that ran into the woods. Oh. Nope, I don't see nothing.
No, as you're running towards the woods, you trip.
Dang!
And
Every time.
You look back and you look at what you tripped over.
The bone.
No, actually, it is the dismembered arm of a bear.
You know, as one does, sometimes we have the right to bear arms unless they're taken from you forcefully, as is this case.
Yeah, so you have now got the right to a bear arm.
Can I actually use it? Does it work as like a weapon? No, that's too much. That's the video gamer in me. I'll be like, can I use it as a weapon?
Hold the wet end and hit them with the sharp, pointy
That's what I
claw.
was thinking. No, even
that
better.
be-
You put your hand in, and then your bear is the arm bear.
Would that be considered an unarmed weapon or an armed weapon?
I think it's armed. No, it's all good.
That's an
Do I
armed
see-
attack.
Yeah,
Do
It's
I
a
see?
disarmed attack.
disarmed
It's
attack.
true.
Yes.
I think it's an armed attack.
You know, it could be. You could do both. Is there any other bear bits, or am I just?
No other bear bits, but you see a blood trail from the arm going deeper into the forest.
We love a blood trail. I've said so many
And
times. I love a
also-
blood trail.
You would also see another body. Not the body of Maggie that you saw earlier, but you recognize this body.
To whom does the body belong?
Would you like to have a look at the body?
Yeah, I'd love to. I use the bear
Oh, I'm
arm to roll
curious.
them over. To roll them over.
How curious we all get in Call of Cthulhu. Like, we knew it's going to kill us.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
still go
100%.
and ask.
Yeah, but I want to know though.
Okay.
That's why when I failed my intelligence check, I went back to the barn.
It's gonna be safe there.
Well, safety in numbers, come on. At the very least, the professor just has to outrun me.
But if we all split up, they can only chase one of us at a time.
It's true.
You see the dead body of Robert, the transient that you let off earlier.
Oh wow.
Clubbed you upside the head.
Yes.
Okay. Do I see
He
a car?
is. Well, he's on his front. He's laying on his front,
Mhm.
so you just see his back. Nothing's on the back.
I'll roll him over with the bear arm.
Okay. Yeah. Roll me a sanity check, please.
No, I knew it. I'm not surprised by that one. That one, yeah. I should get advantage just because I'm like I know it's good. What I'm about to see is going to be terrible.
Yes, with that roll, yes, you have advantage. You don't
Yeah.
lose any sanity. But as you look at the chest, it's pretty much exactly the same thing that happened to Maggie outside of the house.
Okay.
The rib cage is ripped open, and the heart, and you see this tacky liquid which just pools there.
But is that blood liquid or is it a different liquid?
It's like a saliva.
Okay. That's nasty.
And again, as you look at our dead body of Robert Red Jake, you'll notice there's other little forest creatures with exactly the same thing.
It's been eaten. Okay. Okay. Do I feel like I've calmed down enough to head back to the house? I don't know if I want to follow the blood trail by myself. That's really what it boils down to.
Okay, while you're doing that, let's head to our barn team of
Whoa.
Mr. Avebury and Miss Williams.
Just
Can I get
tightening
you-
up the vest, so
Yep.
protect
Could
the
I
rib
get
cage.
you both roll me a spot hidden, please? Actually, no, Jesse, you're the
Absolutely.
one going in first. I'll get you to roll spot hidden first, please.
You also find another bear arm.
We can find the legs.
No, what you find is more bird creatures. Exactly the same thing that happened. The chest is open, and saliva, and that. And can I get you to roll me a sanity check, please? You'll succeed one of these days.
One day.
No. No, I really won't.
No, no, you won't.
She's bleeding it. Bleeding
You lose
it.
another point of sanity. How many sanity points does that lose you? Is that enough to trigger a mania at the moment?
That's only
the
that's in one
use 5 or more in
one hit.
go.
Close. Not
It's kind of like major wounds. It only happens when I lose half my hit points. It's just the more injured I get, the slower.
Yeah, so you lose another 1 point of sanity because you would also make the assumption that this is what happened to Maggie at the front. And since you also read the book,
Good.
yeah, it's good. But you actually do not. You actually also see the debris along the barn house, so you avoid any of the stuff there that will cause tripping.
Take that.
So
I'll take something positive.
yeah, take the positive. And you also see the remains of several rusted farm tools and a horse tack are all to be found here. So it's pretty much been pilfered. If you look up, you'll see there's the tiles on the roof are half gone. It's wasting away. Okay.
Is there any? Do I see anywhere that there could be like notes or something hidden?
No notes or anything.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to go to the attic to get the information we want, and I don't want to go in the attic.
Well, you're the one who read the book, so
with knowledge comes great responsibility. That's what.
you read the
Uncle.
book that was in the attic, didn't you?
Yeah.
The sheets of paper and all the stuff.
I don't think we did.
Oh yeah, I did read that. Shoot, I honestly
Yeah.
completely forgot about that.
So you know everything in those notes is everything you'll need to know.
Yeah. And yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it's yeah, both Rupert and Alan confirmed that it's in. Oh boy.
So you're going to have fun. Mr. Avery, having heard, probably Jesse would have made a slight screech as she saw the
More
body
like-
in there.
I would say just for everything else that's been happening, because she is still scared of that thing in there and doesn't want to draw attention, you'd more hear like a like immediately trying to cover her mouth and going like, please don't kill me, please don't kill me.
Jesse, are you alive in there?
For now.
You're not dying?
No. I found the remains of this thing's
I don't want to know.
breakfast.
Don't want to know.
You were the one who was
No.
on about the blood.
Don't
So,
want to know.
no.
Either way, if you're alive, what are you doing in there? Let's like get it out of here.
Do you have the keys to the car? Because I don't.
Let's have the keys to the car. We leave Lewis and Dr. Jones here for a while, and we can go back to the city.
I thought Lewis had the keys to the car because she was the driver.
Yep. She's the one who stole the car.
Oh, stole is such a strong word. Borrowed from an uncle is the correct terminology. Borrowed.
Borrowing does imply an intent to give back.
I don't want to keep the car. It's a piece of shit. I'll give it back.
But if you die, you can't.
Well, it's not my
You're
problem.
not in the same room at the moment, so just be aware of that.
All right, hey, it's not
Although
my problem anymore.
Hilarious. All right, while that is happening with Mr. Avery and Miss Williams, what is Nevada doing?
I'm bringing the ladder back up to the first floor.
Okay.
He's solving the mystery one like a Lone Ranger.
Yep.
Back up
Okay.
who needs her.
All right, I'll drag you up. Just to say you have the ladder now, and you move up to the cellar, or up to the
First.
the first floor, ground floor.
Yeah, ground floor.
Okay. You're looking at the cellar door, are you? Are you going to intend to open it, or are you going to leave that closed? Because it's now the blood is starting to really pour down from there.
Set up the ladder. Oh, this is so stupid. And yes, grab my flashlight.
Hmm.
Hey, can you just leave the pistol, the revolver downstairs for us to get?
No, that's the other hand. Definitely in the other hand.
So I'm dying with my piece in my hand.
Damn Skippy.
I mean,
Mr. Live Producer wouldn't let us buy dynamite, so.
I know.
and we weren't allowed to burn the house down. So
$2 for dynamite.
Cheap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you
Attic
open the
door.
cellar door? Okay, attic door. You open up the door,
Yep.
and coming down, you feel a bit of resistance against the cellar, the attic door. Can I get you to roll me a strength check, please?
Ooh.
Not moving at the moment. But as you push
the
up,
roll.
you can push the roll if you want to. But if you fail, unfortunately, something bad might happen.
I mean, something bad is gonna happen. So
Yeah, I'm gonna push it.
Okay. How are you going to push it? Are you going to be using... How would you push the strength roll? Because you've pretty much got on the ladder. You're starting to push up, and you're just doing enough pushes.
I'm
Hang
gonna
on.
go further up the ladder,
Mhm.
put my back against it, and push with my back.
Okay. Roll me a strength check, please.
that's what they taught me in lifting school. Always use your back.
Oh
when
my
lifting.
god!
Yep.
On the bright side, you do lift up the cellar door.
Blood-coated runs on the ladder.
Slip and fall.
Pretty much blood coats the ladder. You slip and fall. You break the ladder, taking
Oh, not the good ladder.
3 points of damage. And the rest of the body of Keiko Kane falls in your back. And can you get a sanity check, please?
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, the dead body of one of your potential students has just landed on your back, decapitated.
I'm
And
gonna say, even if you didn't know this person,
I would assume we've talked in the car trip over.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you would
But-
know the
but I-
person a little.
Yeah, no,
what I
that's
just
fair.
more mean is that for most of us, a headless body dropping on us is, generally speaking, not going to be good for our mental health.
Traumatizes you just a little bit.
Considering I'm covered in her ick, yeah.
For those
And-
planning characters for your own Call of Cthulhu game, a sociopath wouldn't have those connections to people and therefore doesn't need to roll sanity checks.
Hey, don't give them those life hacks. Tell them to shut off their emotions.
Those Call of Cthulhu hacks.
The
Yeah,
hell
yeah.
And
should I do?
I mean, you get other roleplay problems, though, from that.
okay, so
There's a lot of other problems
lot
that
of them.
become.
So I'm just having a look at something quickly. All right. You run out of the house covered in her blood. Which door would you run towards? The front or the back door?
Probably the front because it's a straight shot.
Okay.
Or
Well,
should
you start running towards the front door, and I'll put you on the map. So you come out here, fully covered in her blood.
How much did I lose? Sanity.
You lost. Oh, sorry, I haven't rolled that. I rolled your damage. I roll another D4 for your sanity.
Only D4, wow.
12d10, you say? No, I'm just-
That's later, don't worry.
Yeah, I don't want you to go. 2 sanity loss.
Look,
You're-
this is a...
You're Nevada Jones. You've been in old, decrepit tombs. You've seen decapitated heads. This is the first time you've ever been covered in someone else's blood. And if you, as you run out, you look to the right, you can see what remains of a water well.
No
And
water.
actually, no, there is water. It's a big stagnant.
It's better
and-
than what I'm wearing.
Okay, and while that's happening, Mr. Avery and Miss Williams, you hear what sounds like a breaking of a ladder. Would Dr. Jones scream?
A manly
Like a
shout.
little
A manly
Like a
shout
little
of
girl.
surprise? Like a little
No.
girl?
Like a little girl.
And Miss Russo, you hear the same.
Okay.
Nevada, are you
you know what?
alive?
Jesse's already moving towards where he's screaming, so
I go
whichever
the
way is
other
kind
way,
of closest.
just in case I get the advantage and get to run away first.
Okay, everyone,
I
whoever looks at Mr. Jones, could get me to roll a sanity check, please, because your friend is there covered in blood.
Yeah.
Keep clicking the wrong buttons. You know, I don't even... Did we just have you just roll the d4 in advance, and it would save us all so much time?
I would be shouting at
Oh,
them
no.
to come and investigate this blood trail with me, but so I'm not looking at them yet.
Okay, so yeah, you're fine.
Yeah,
All right.
you get to come to me. How about that?
Dr. Nevada, are you all right?
Oh,
Yeah. That your blood, or was that, is that, the
you-
result of someone else?
this is Keiko.
Oh,
No,
Lovely.
it's called blood. Echo is a person that's called blood. I think you've gone
I mean-
insane with all the events that are happening around us.
I'm going to be completely honest,
Like
Professor,
all
but
the
normally
baby.
when someone is alive, they have blood inside them. Guessing that's Keiko's blood on Now the outside.
Take the hat off since it's covered in gore, and I'm gonna shake it at Whitworth.
Oh no, don't bring that
I
near me.
already am. I'm shaking it at Whitworth.
Do not shake that at me. A tenured professor has to be dressed properly at all times.
Putting a little bit of the
Something you
evidence
don't
on
understand.
too. Oh.
All right.
I would say
and
roll
on that-
psychic damage for that burn, but no.
And on that very pleasant note from our very helpful language professor who's managed to translate so much for us.
Oh!
At least I respect libraries and don't try to break into the sealed section just to look at dirty
I did
magazines.
not break into nowhere, Professor. I asked.
It's true. She wasn't part of the heist. You just hear that, you hear that shouted. She wasn't part of the heist. She was not. We wouldn't let her have come with us anyway.
I mean, I came out, told her this is probably stupid, and walked away. I don't know what more you want from me.
Right. Where's Lewis?
You just hear shouting. Hey, hey, over here, hey. Jesus.
I'm gonna.
Oh!
She must have been
Hazard
attacked.
test.
I think we need to go back.
Swear to God, you just see me just shouting.
I mean, we could probably see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's at the outskirts of the forest, hunched over. Few
Before-
larger bundles.
Jesse just calls over. Before we come over, is this going to be another dead body? Because I ain't up to seeing more today.
It might be.
Good. Why don't you come back over here away from the dead bodies and we can
But
You
I've got
already
a
know what's making the dead bodies. It's up there.
but I've got a blood trail.
For
And
another
no-
body.
I mean,
Seems like a
I'm
good
going to
idea.
point this out. We know how to stop the thing. It's been in multiple of the books. We've got to somehow get up there, not die, and read something and laugh.
Well, that's why this something over here, I don't know where it ran off to, but it didn't die. So if it's a
Could-
person,
I get Jesse Williams to roll me a intelligence check, please.
like if there's a blood trail, that means it didn't die. So if it knows how to not die after potentially being caught, maybe we should know something about that.
Reading
Bear
the
arm?
book.
Yeah, just like wait.
No, that's in character. Are you carrying a bear's arm?
Yeah, I'm like gesticulating with it like it's an extension of my arm. Like it stands to reason that
That the bear is dead now.
no. I didn't say that it was. This was. I'm pointing to the other arm. I'm like, I didn't say that this was. This is the only part of the bear I found. So
Blood trail, arm,
you know,
dead
there
bear.
you just see like scratching the head with it. You know, this makes an
I-
excellent argument.
While this is going on, I quickly go inside and come back out. It's like
You don't see a body.
no body, but what about the other
body's not
part?
there. The head?
Yes.
The head's gone as well.
Oh, bugger, because that was my thing. I was going to just because there's a body part doesn't mean they're still alive carrying the head. That's what I was
Well,
going to call back.
I'll put down the
You
arm.
ruined my fun.
Actually, Karsh, while you're in there, you don't see the body, you don't see the head. Can you get your roll me spot hidden, please?
No?
You want
Does my role mean anything out of curiosity? Because I'm
It
just
does
sitting here
mean something.
gasping.
It does mean something, but you don't see anything else. You see a broken ladder, and on the door, on the attic door, you see one word: leave.
I did it.
Written on in Keiko's blood.
Oh,
Well, it could be anyone's blood. We haven't done blood analysis.
Well, you assume
And
it's
I
Keiko's blood
saw
because
that
Keiko's blood's
adjustment
everywhere else.
with the middle finger there.
Also, Eon, as you noticed from the book, you would understand that the creature can't really leave the attic unless the walls have been destroyed or if it's nighttime. He's just starting to experiment with the area. Because
Oh, good.
Now,
But we need to get into the attic.
correctly that you know how to stop this now?
Well, less that I know how to stop it and more where the information to stop it is.
Let me guess, in the attic.
Yes, but there's a
No,
part
actually-
2 here that can be helpful.
by reading those notes you were given, you were told that in the cellar, in the steamer trunk.
Well, didn't we?
There
Yeah, we
was-
did pull up papers, from the
Yeah.
chest that would have had the translation, but I didn't read them last time. I think Snoozy did.
Yeah, okay, so
So yeah, no, it's like we have the translation. It's just my
His
bad.
body has it.
Well, I mean, I don't know if Keiko's body has it or if it's still on the table.
it will still be on the table.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Because
Covered in blood.
you would be reading it in the table. Also,
Yeah.
Yeah.
there was other notes in that pile, which
Yeah.
is officially not touched.
Okay.
Um,
So, do you
so,
want me to read
uh,
the notes to try to figure out
oh.
how to do this?
I think we should, but before we do that, the creatures should not be able to leave the house until nightfall.
So
So
should-
it might be safer to read the notes out here.
Yeah, the
Well,
pocket watch.
can't leave the attic until nightfall.
Attic.
The thing is,
Well-
someone already tried to open up the cellar, because I see cellar right here on my sheets.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that information.
No worries.
So the attic was already tried to be opened, which broke the wards.
So
Oh,
now it has the
good.
whole house that it can force around.
But the
it.
thing is, since you closed the attic, this is because you got that hard success. You would assume that you already knew there was walls around the house, but since you opened the attic door, the walls were broken, so someone could get in, and that's how it happened.
Hmm.
So as long
Okay.
as no one opens the attic door again, you should be fine until nightfall. Until the walls are broken again.
So, check my pocket watch. How much time do you have till nighttime?
Nice prop. I see you. Prop master. Oh, love it.
I've
Steam,
got-
much pump.
What time would you have thought you got here? About midday or
About 9 o'clock in the morning,
We
Yeah.
were trying
Alright.
to get here early.
because we drove.
We drove in the night to get here early.
Okay, let's do a d6. You have 5 hours before nightfall.
That's not bad.
And it's going to take
I
us
thought it was
6
gonna-
hours to read.
No.
No,
How they get
I mean, it
it.
might
Seven.
take the uncooperative professor 6 hours to read because he wants to go home, but. And I don't blame him. I, as the player, do not blame him. I'm sorry. This ain't my job.
Well, I suggest we get back into the house and see if we can get these read. Maybe get like a game plan or maybe another like wooden leg table kind of situation and just get ready to do a seance. I don't know.
Do we have to wear those robes?
Oh, 100% definitely have to wear the robes. They smell,
well, I'm
let me
gonna go
tell
in and
you,
out.
they smell
Louis-
disgusting. You're welcome.
Okay.
Louise, I got a question for you. Whose body did you find? Do you know?
Yeah. I mean, we had a very violent history. As red.
How did the drifter die from that thing outside?
Oh, that was an excellent question. I was gonna bring up to you guys. Yeah, he was definitely outside, and unless Nevada, did you kill him? Did you kill a man? You're already
Not
covered in
today.
blood. Not today. Okay. He says not today. Covered in blood. Okay. But
I mean,
Wait,
I'm trying not to think about it.
Lewis, have you killed a man?
Not today.
Jesse?
Not to my knowledge today.
Oh, that's a maybe.
Am I the only
I did-
person that has never killed anybody?
Today, probably.
Not just today, but
Look, Professor,
a bunch of murderous
we
psychopaths.
don't always grow up in a safe neighborhood, and sometimes it's you or they. Okay?
Then you ask them
Sometimes
not.
you ain't fast enough at running away.
You can speak to someone and say, no, please don't. And you don't have to commit murder on people.
Okay.
Again, if somebody's holding a knife to your throat, saying please don't is not going to make them walk away.
Well, did you even try?
Many times, crying.
And Lewis, when you're holding a knife to someone's throat,
When they,
just,
hey, usually when they start crying, I feel some type of pity in my cold, bleak heart, and I'll only just take their wallet. So yeah, I mean, I've let a few people go. Not that anyone can prove, and I start looking around like like a cop's gonna jump out of the bushes.
At this point, I don't think that Jesse would particularly care if a cop jumped out of the bush, other than going, we've got a dead body in the attic, and apparently, while you're up there, could you read this? Bye!
Oh yeah. So does any of you thinking types have any ideas about how this Red Jake ended up dead, even though, you know, he was outside of the bounds, the door was shut. It's like a locked mystery murder.
maybe the
One
bear
problem
attacked
at a
him?
time.
I don't like it when the GM rolls and doesn't tell us.
One problem at a time. We need
All
to
right.
get the papers
Let's get the
out
papers,
of the
yeah.
house.
Not it.
Then we'll talk about a drifter.
Jesse goes in to grab the papers.
Okay,
I
do you
don't.
hand the papers to the professor?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Including the book as well that you had?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll give him all of the notes that I have and just be like,
While they're
See,
doing
this
that,
is going to take more than 5 hours to
I'm
read.
trying to give.
well, I think they should start with the papers. I've already read the other two.
How about we
Well,
start with
these
the
are just
ones
reference for you.
which are in a language which I can only read, so others can read and help.
Okay.
I can help with Latin as well.
There you go. You should be able to see the handout, edge 6.
Google Translate. Oh wait, you probably want to roll, do you?
I would like a Latin roll, please.
And then you can Google Translate.
Then you can Google. No,
It's worth a
while
try.
they're translating, I'll be with Professor Nevada, and I'll be like, hey, so here's some of the best ways to get some blood stains out of your clothes, and we could just be working on this over at the well. Be like, no, you're gonna want to soak them first, and then you add the rum. Don't worry about it; it's a family secret.
A little bit of saliva helps too.
Yeah.
The protein, something in your spit breaks down blood.
That seems, yeah, definitely that.
all right. You should have access
It
to
does
handout
work in
7
real
now,
life.
Karsh. Handout 7 is a translated version of the handout.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I should mention I get injured a lot, and that's how I know this.
So you say.
Right.
I mean, I've got scars to prove it, but I'm not going to show them on camera.
I just like to spill a lot of red wine everywhere.
I don't know how you get red wine out of clothes. It's never actually, like, I've never gotten wine stains out.
I've never actually tried. I don't drink a lot of wine.
And you would have also given the professor handout 5, correct?
Yes.
The note you were found in the thing as well.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, it's in players' journals, everybody. So you would also read the handout 5 as well, Karsh. And that should be
Yay.
everything you need.
Well, handout 5 is not the one that made me lose sanity. That was handout 2.
Yeah, handout 2. That was not the fun one.
And that was the one I was very nice and didn't share.
Handout 2's a real stinker, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the early work was better.
I like the originals.
Okay, so do you want to actually read out the handout 5 to the rest of the
Or someone
Yeah.
else can, because I'm reading through the other one.
All right. Hang on, person who would do that would be.
And I'm not good
Eon.
at reading to...
Okay, Eon, could you read?
I did read
handout?
handout 5 last time.
Okay, cool. That's right. Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I can read it again really quick.
No, I'm just trying to say, did you find the time about when to do the ritual? 'Cause-
I seem to recall.
'cause I'm just trying to
It
figure
wasn't.
out.
They had it like evening of a new moon was when they originally.
Okay,
The night
and
before
if
the new
you
moon.
roll, if you roll me a knowledge check or a no check.
Nope.
It might be a new moon tonight. You don't know.
Does anybody know if it's a new moon tonight or not?
Oh yeah, let me go and consult my calendar.
I mean, I don't know your hobbies. There are a couple of learned people here.
Which one is it again?
Just roll me an education or a intelligence check, please.
Who am I educated? You know, it's an excellent question.
School of Hard Knocks, maybe.
It's a different type of school, you know. Education and intelligence are the same. So do an education. Oh.
Yeah.
You would know that.
Yeah,
this
you
is
succeeded.
You were driving all last night. You would have noticed the moon as you were driving, and you would notice that actually, yes, this is the night before a new moon.
Yeah,
what a coincidence.
Ooh. I'll let you know. It's like, yeah. When I was driving last night, it was like real dark out, like real dark. So I think we might be on a new moon.
Which is good because that's when we need to do the ritual. Now, so something that might make a little bit of sense, just as a note. You said that I was the one who opened the door the first time, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I don't remember doing that, but in the journal, the one of the group died. He died by walking up to the creature, and his compatriots couldn't stop him. I think this thing can compel me.
Oh, do we need to wear like tinfoil hats or something to make sure it can't take over our minds? Or, I mean, how do you suggest we fortify, a smarts against the unknown?
I mean, my best thought is, do we have any proof?
Education, but I guess that's lacking this group.
Yeah, it's true. I've never done a day worth of learning in my life.
I know, just...
You're not the only professor here.
Yes, but the only tenured one.
We get it. You're old. That don't mean much. It just means you haven't managed to die yet.
Hey, that's a big accomplishment for some people, not dying yet.
Well, if we don't do this right, I have a feeling that none of us are going to be getting much older.
It's true. So should we find like a sneaky way into the attic, or should we just like head on in?
I don't think there's going to be a sneaky way in.
Nevada, could you give me a luck check, please?
Luck.
We come in from the ceiling, SWAT team style.
I'll spend luck.
I was actually going to ask, are there any windows on the top floor?
Yeah, you'd actually understand that his tenure's under review. You've been in the staff room at some points, and people going on. Oh, so what about Wentworth? Is he still gonna be tenured after the next budget meeting? Do the information as you will.
But I just want to say, when you said Nevada do it, I just rolled because I played it last time. That's why I did it. Because I played Nevada before.
Phoenix, I'm not sure if you're going to do anything, but I would like to ask the keeper if there's any windows at the top, on the top, like or where the attic would be.
You would assume there is 1 or 2 windows. I'm trying to think. since you read the book, you'll know that the whole house was warded,
Mhm.
but you would probably see a broken window, but it's too small for the creature to get out. So only recently has the bodies come around. There's no necrosis on them, so they're still all pretty fresh. So the creature is just starting to learn how to leave the building, but the power wanes as the sunlight. So the sunlight affects the creature in ways that it can't leave the house.
And of
So,
course,
but while
we
the door's
can't banish it
open-
until nighttime when it's powerful. If that
Well,
makes
The
sense.
only thing, and this is more player lack of knowledge for some of the things. Did the notes?
So you broke up. There was a question.
Did the notes say the creature has to be present when we banish it?
Good question.
Because it did leave it kind of ambiguous in that situation. Is that it was just saying that we needed to perform the ritual at this time, but it didn't say the creature had.
By
No, the creature
reading-
does not have to be inside the building.
But
The
it does
creature
seem.
can- Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying that the looks of it may be, because like the exorcism does seem to be calling out to.
Yeah, calling out to it. So you would roll me an intelligence check, please.
I would think if we're trying to get rid of it, it's going to show up.
Would that be, sorry, me or Karsh? Or no, never mind.
Gosh. Since the wording of it is it calls out to it. So no matter where it is, it's summoning to your location, and then as it's summoned, it will then be exercised.
Okay, so when we start it comes to us.
Oh, well, that's real reassuring.
And
Well,
I don't
but
think
that
it'll be
actually
happy.
gives us an opportunity. I don't think it will either, but that does give us an opportunity. To see, I might be awful for suggesting this, but there's wildlife around here. There's domesticated animals around here, like cows and such. This thing wants to hunt and kill. We could go grab a distraction and then head up to the attic and stop the ritual while it's out hunting. And that might buy us enough time to not all die.
You mean like stake a goat like by the like edge of a forest and make the goat go meh and like hope that the caged wild predator is gonna go after the shy goat.
Instead of the four of us.
Yeah, I mean I'm just checking.
Well, I mean, just on the note, the transient man managed to survive cellar. It didn't go after him. I don't know if it knew he was there. So if we were to make sure there was things outside, keep most of the doors shut, and then stay in the cellar, we might buy ourselves a little bit of time to get into the attic while it's
Okay.
gone.
Okay. So like hide out right now while it's like taking a post Keiko snooze. An animal ate a friend.
Didn't you, when you read the note earlier, didn't it say something about the trunk having wards on it? Maybe that kept the creature away?
Yeah, can you all fit in the
It said
trunk?
that it would keep. Well, it did say that it would protect the creature from interfering with that trunk. Unfortunately, I don't think all four of us are going to fit.
I bags the trunk if we're
And
going to hide.
I mean,
Dibs.
unfortunately, you're the main Latin speaker, so
So you're going
you're
to
going to be
keep me
the one
alive.
that.
Awesome.
Well, unless you translate the stuff, but I'm going to say that it's probably going to go after you first. So if you don't translate it, then everyone does.
Why would I translate it and menu can just like replace me and run away and leave me here by myself and die?
I mean,
Well, because then if you die, then we all die.
Exactly, so you need to keep me alive. I'm
if
liking
you
this
don't read
plan.
the thing out, we die.
You do know that I know Latin too, Professor.
Yes,
Oh, thank God.
a little bit.
Oh, good. All right. So, Jesse's gonna walk up to take the notes. Like, Professor Jones, just as a backup, would you mind?
Could I
Reading
get you
these
to
in
roll
case anything
everyone
does
to roll
happen?
me a listen check, please?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Look, Jesse doesn't want to. Eon wants to know if my death is coming.
I don't know nothing.
Did I succeed?
You succeed.
Don't forget to tick off
I
the.
succeeded on a roll.
Yeah. If you succeed at any skill on the first time, you check the box.
Don't
I did
Do
check
forget.
it
not
off.
forget this. If your character survives, they actually might level up. What a shock.
Yeah.
I
I
know.
mean, that implies survival.
That implies survival.
Anyway.
Both Aeon, you hear the scream of the creature.
Yep.
And as you're looking at the window to try to figure out if the creature can leave it, you see a dust cloud. And an almighty screech as a... You don't know what you see, but it's like detritus or leaves on the wind as they go out the window. Karsh, as you hear this, you pick up, you're in a different angle to seeing it, so you can actually see. First off, you hear the creature, you hear the screams of the creature. With that hard success, you understand that the light does hurt it. It's not like a scream of triumphance leaving the building. It's a scream of pain as you see, more like hear it going towards the forest over here.
Oh, because he's hungry.
Over where? I'm zoomed quite in. Okay.
So pretty much not to the forest that Miss Russell was in, but to that side of the forest, so the furthest away.
It's out. Let's go in and try to block up that window. Wait. That'll make things bad. I think
Are we
some.
ready?
I think it's
Let's
just up
go
in there.
because- Did you see it leave?
Did it actually leave, or is it like?
You
I'm just
don't know.
asking for the professor. Did he see it
Yeah.
leave? That's basically just the thing. Do you think he saw it leave?
I think it's out. We need to try to cover up that window.
All right.
All right.
And
Well, Jesse's going to go over, and at the very least, she wants to know what the attic looks like.
Okay.
So she's going to go up and unlatch the attic.
We need a new ladder.
The attic door. There's chairs.
there's
I was going to
chairs,
say, you can move
there's chairs
the
you saw.
chairs around, you move the tables around.
I'm sure if we check in the barn, there's probably a ladder.
I did not see a ladder, did I?
No, you didn't see a ladder. There's no ladders in the barn.
Oh.
Okay, so
Jesse's going to go in. I don't know if anybody else is, but Jesse's going in.
I'll follow.
I'm following.
all right.
It was my stupid suggestion.
Is everyone going to the house again?
Yes, let's all die.
Yep.
Okay.
Dr. Joe, actually, probably Jessica. Dr. Jones, do you mind maybe hiding somewhere, like in the car, trying to translate those notes so we have a plan B in case all the rest of us die?
All right, so is Wentworth and Nevada at the table looking at the notes, trying to translate?
I think Wentworth came up with Louise and Jesse.
Yep. We're going up, Lady Power.
Okay.
Well, Wentworth's here too.
I snap out my knife. Like, let's go.
Okay, do you open the attic door?
Yes.
It just
Suckers.
opens.
Oh, thank God.
Mind you, it's still red from all the blood, and you see
Ah.
red, you see blood, you see a little bit of intestine here and there.
Oh,
See all the lovely
That's lovely.
viscera
it's
of
still
your friend
gone.
Caitlin.
Jesse's
And-
trying to ignore that for right now and not looking at that carefully. It is more just trying to get a layout of, like, is there anything like a dresser or something hidden in the room, or like, is
Okay.
there anything like furniture?
Okay, you're now in the attic.
That's why I'll be following up right behind.
Okay.
Hey guys, this attic sucks.
As you look around, you can just see it's been lived in. You can see remains of past meals. You can see the dead body of Miss Kane there. And if you look at the actual attic door, you'll see scribbles and other stuff there as well. Could I get you to roll me an occult check, please? Anyone in the attic?
I give it a shot. You never know.
Yeah, I have no occult skill, but I'll give it a go.
You have 2 in occult.
No, I have a little bit. That's right.
Read a book, or you can roll me spontaneous Cthulhu missiles if you fail and want to run a push roll.
Well, I only have 1 Cthulhu mythos. You said I got to roll an improvement for occult. You didn't say I directly improved it yet.
You
That's luck worthy.
I'm gonna spend 7.
Yeah, that's
All right.
luck worthy.
That's luck worthy.
That is luck worthy.
Yeah.
That's definitely
Go,
luck
Aeon.
worthy.
Spend the luck. Spend the
That's on the
78
other
luck.
end.
Spend the luck. Spend it down. You can spend it down, but you do it. Yeah, I'll spend down the luck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't forget to actually. Thank you for the red on Keiko.
You're welcome.
It just occurred to me. How am I going to make? Oh yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
If as you look around the attic door, you recognize that these are the same signals over every other entrance to the house. And on the front side of the cellar door, you'll also see what looks like not a summoning glyph, but like a warding glyph. It's like a triangle with an eye in the middle. Not a triangle, a star with an eye in the middle. So with that success, I would say to you that as long as that door is shut, you should be safe from the creature if they're back in the attic.
Okay. So if they go into the attic, we shut the door, then it's stuck in the attic. Or if we're
as far as you'll know, you're safe as long as that door doesn't open. Or if you want to leave the attic and have a look around the rest of the house, you would see those exact same glyphs on every entrance to the house.
Okay, so we could
Where's
lock
the
into
broken
a
window?
room.
Pardon?
Where's the broken window out of here?
I would say above here.
Okay.
So you have
Sorry.
like wooden shutters. Like that wooden shutter wouldn't have the glyphs on it. It looks like it was just boarded up there to help prevent a broken window. So you would see that it's been pulled down and it's a way for the creature to get in and out.
Would it work opposite to where if we shut the creature out of the attic, it can't get back in?
As long as the signals around there is on here, that require an art performance check to see if you can translate the runes more or less to actually go over this piece of wood, and then you can put that piece of wood over the window. So you could make this. Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, don't the runes only work in the daytime? The wards don't work at night, right?
Well, the person who put the runes around, it's more of a psychological effect on the creature. The creature is understanding that there's a way out, but now he also knows that the people are dead, so they still have power, but not as much power as they used to. They couldn't keep it out during the nighttime, because that's when the power starts to ruin. So you would assume that this would be a safe area to do a ritual, but...
Oh, sorry. Just rolling stuff, don't mind me.
That's fine.
I relay some of this. I'm like, all right, so I know I don't do like a lot of thinking stuffs normally, but this is starting to make a little sense. So like right here, I'm gonna start putting it out. Like if we, like it keeps it in, right? And it's on everywhere else in the rooms. Like we could just lock up in one of the rooms, and as long as the door is shut, then we're fine. But what if we put some of these runes on a piece of board and board them out? What if we made this a safe room and we just kept the genie out of the room while we do the thing? Like that would be our main purpose. Instead of trying to fight a battle on two fronts, we just keep them from like a chokehold, I think.
Do we have to be in the attic to do the ritual, or can we just do it here on the first floor?
I don't know.
That's what
you're not in the
research
room
is doing.
That's what your research is doing. So while you're talking about this, let's go back to the research team in the house.
Yes. Research monologue. Also montage. Let's go. Flipping papers.
So on that translate note earlier, you would have got the translations. Would you have shared that with Nevada?
Yeah.
Alright. I have to
I'm glad
check.
you would've.
You're competing professors.
Reluctantly.
I have to check. All right, so Phoenix would have access to handout Edge 7 now. So you would have the translated version of the notes.
Woohoo!
Now I have two people who can read it in case everyone else dies,
Would you like me to
or
read
when
it out
everyone
loud?
else dies.
Yeah, give it a read.
O spirits, you I exercise by the power of wisdom and virtue, by the divine knowledge, by the dark void, by the name of the old ones, the root, trunk, source, and origin of all other divine names, whence they all draw their life and their power. I exercise you by the name of Nyarlathotep,
Narathotep.
signifying the most excellent bringer of wisdom, his majesty so high, and brighter than the stars of the void. I exercise you by the most powerful name of Azathoth, the all-powerful, who shall punish the crimes. I exercise you, and I command you absolutely, O demon, in whatsoever part of the universe you may be, by the virtue of all these names, hear you and obey.
Coming in hot with those name drops.
Drop it like it's hot.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't hear those from the attic. You just hear this.
No, I know. Jesse knows nothing. Eon's going, oh dear. But Jesse knows nothing.
This will be
Okay.
fine.
So I'll get both the professors to also roll me an intelligence check, please, as you're looking through the notes.
Dang.
Oh, damn, boys.
Got them hard success.
All right. Phoenix, you want to roll as well?
I did.
For some reason it doesn't. Really? An
I
intelligence check?
failed.
Oh, okay. It didn't come through. Did you just check, make sure?
86 of 60. So yeah, I failed.
Okay. Oh, there it goes.
There it is.
Just went again.
Just a little
Okay.
delay.
That's a little delay. All right. As you're reading the notes, Wentworth, you would notice that you don't have to do it in the attic. You can do it inside the farmhouse itself, like the original book said.
Mhm.
Or not book, the original note said that as long as the windows and doors, there is no real way for the creature to get in, you should be safe inside the ground floor. So you don't need to do it in the attic. You can do it anywhere in the house as long as it's within the same grounds.
Okay, so the problem is with the attic is that there's that entrance from the window.
It is an entrance, but however, the cellar door is warded. So as long as the cellar door isn't opened, you should be safe.
So cellar probably the best because
Oh no, cellar door, the attic. Well, pretty much the cellar door has been warded, and the attic. No, the cellar chest was warded. The attic door was warded.
but the cellar door is not.
Cellar door is not.
Okay.
I could probably ward it just because I did good on my occult.
But it
I'd
is
also have to
risky?
pass- It's risky.
It's
'Cause
risky.
I'd have to pass an art check too.
Well, that being said, why don't we go down to the cellar, we close the attic door, and you try to draw the symbol on the cellar door, and that way we have layers of protection.
I mean,
Layers.
we can give it a shot. Like we can close all the doors, preferably.
Are
like,
you-
just-
Is Jesse and Lois back inside the
I would if
ground floor now?
if I've done my
Yeah,
bit.
if there's nowhere for us to hide up there, like that was basically Jesse's only thing she was thinking of, then she would be back downstairs and closing.
Yeah,
All
and then there was nothing in the chest.
No, that's like a wooden shutter.
Yeah, then
Yeah,
But
then
if
we
you
go
wanted to, you could try to do an art craft to ward that to give an extra level of protection?
No, probably just the one. I don't want it to be suspicious when it more suspicious than normal when the djinn comes back.
Just try it.
Be fine.
Extra protection is generally not a bad thing.
I'll just do more blood
fine.
trails from Kiko's body then.
Yeah, I use Kiko's body as my art supplies. What do I need?
Oh, actually, you have got a source of blood there of someone you know.
I do.
I will let you roll arts craft with advantage.
Okay, art craft with advantage. So I got science skills.
Blood splatter.
Blood splatter. I don't see an arts.
Let me just check
isn't
your
one.
sheet. It's arts performance, but we'll have a look.
See performance. Oh,
Arts and craft skills.
Arts and crafts. Okay.
Okay, so
Credit
Just
rating.
column.
yeah, it's a column, but they don't have any skills. So I'll just
And my character has none, so
God is giving me skills. Thank God. It's finally
No.
happened.
God's trying to figure out what would work for you.
I hate to say it, but it should probably be another occult roll.
Actually, yeah, but
I hate to say that.
I'm going to do it. Are you actually going to do this?
Yeah, I give it a shot.
Okay, can I petition
Alright.
the GM for a luck roll?
I think you're going to
straight luck.
do it.
Yeah,
No.
Luck roll would work too.
Okay, but all right, I'll do it as a luck roll, but it's going to be to me, so you won't know if
Okay.
you do it, but you don't know if it's worked or not.
Okay. So you do
For
it.
the GM to do it, yeah, you take over the sheet. Make sure
already
it's whispered to you, and then yeah.
All right. I look at my hard work after dabbling in some finger painting with Kiko.
Actually, since yes, I did say you do get a bonus roll, so we're going to roll it again, and we'll
Oh.
take the lower of the two.
Little arts and crafts.
Okay. All right.
This
Okay.
is where luck comes in.
Yes.
If there's no actual roll, you can use luck.
We need Bob Ross painting with Kiko.
Yeah.
Just a happy little tree.
A happy cloud.
This
a
one.
happy little sigil to prevent us all from dying. It's all good. It's all happy
One-
here.
It's all
Be like-
good. It's all good.
This one looks like the squirrel that had its chest busted open. This one looked like the dog that had its chest busted open.
Actually, that was the thing I was going to ask, just out of curiosity, and this is just because I missed it from what the keeper said. Was Robert's chest or red?
Yes.
Yes.
Whatever his name is.
Every dead body that you've
Yeah.
seen, the chest has been opened up and the heart's been slipped out, and there's been no necrosis, which is weird enough as
Oh,
it
yeah.
is. But yeah, there's no heart.
Just all
Chest
bad.
been ripped open and it's been drunk like a Slurpee.
Yay!
So you just need to find the straw and tell them that no plastic straws.
Yes.
Plastic straws are bad.
Bad for the environment.
Yeah, use a metal straw. Works so much better.
Crack your teeth right open.
Okay, so you think you've got it working. You've barred up the window, so there's should theoretically be no way for the creature to get inside the house that you know of.
Yeah.
In theory.
That's it. In theory.
Good.
In practice,
so-
shall we go on a break?
I was actually going to say, during this time, as everyone's planning to do this, you get everything ready. You do the signal on the cellar or the ground floor.
I think we're going to go cellar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cellar.
Alright.
Is there any like you said there was hammers and stuff in the barn? Oh no, I don't want to go out to the barn because it's out there. No. Let's stay inside. Yeah.
If you spend a luck, you would see that there is wood and the lumber and hammers and nails.
Yes, but it's out there where
No,
and it's
in
not
the cellar
here.
as well.
Okay, then yes.
I'll just move you to the cellar. So there is hammers, there is nails, there is enough there to make the house warded and protected, and you could pretty much board up the house.
That's what I want to do.
Yep.
Okay, so you're doing board up the house, and you're pretty much getting the cellar ready for a
Confrontation.
ritual, more or less.
Yes.
Okay, and with that, as we do a time skip, we'll take a break.
So the old man is boarding up the house.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, Jesse will help you because
I didn't
she
think
currently
that.
has no other jobs.
Everybody will help you.
It's like I'm doing arts and crafts. I assume it's gonna take me a second.
Yeah, Jesse is not translating. Jesse is not doing arts and crafts. Jesse is a lot of brute muscle. She will come and help you.
I've always wanted to do occult finger painting. I feel like that's where
One off your
once-
bucket list.
Yeah, it's where my talents truly fly. Like finger painting with Cthulhu.
Mm-hmm. And that's where we're going to take
Okay.
a break. We'll be back shortly. Stick around for part two of The Edge of Darkness, where we're probably going to die. If not, I'm going to just try to sacrifice the others to live.
Not
Well,
if we
So nice, isn't he?
you would too.
It's true. I would.
Yeah, I think everybody would.
Louise would trip you and laugh.
Louise would slit my throat and laugh.
Not too messy.
To be fair,
Everyone-
Jesse wouldn't laugh, but she might do it too, especially with the lack of loyalty. I think Dr. Jones might be the only decent person in our group.
No, there was
And
not a
Dr.
decent
J-
person.
And the problem
But
is Dr. Jones
they're
was his
dead.
father, so it's not even him.
Yep. That's a good point.
Oh, that's brilliant. I love it. Golf clap, golf clap.
We'll be back shortly. Stick around. Thanks for watching. So I've got to do something quickly, which I have to do every time, because I've got something new in the overlay which I have to fix up before we do.
Oh, the timer.
The thing, yep, the timer thingy. Now
Yeah, we're off.
turn it off. Let's go.
Sweet.
Bye.
Oh,
Hello, we're back.
hello.
I missed the joke that everybody's like doing weird stuff. Okay.
I mean, I just waved. I don't know.
I
don't know
looked
what you're
across
talking
and
about.
I just saw Caitlin's reaction, and well, yeah,
We're back.
Phoenix and Eon are swapped, but I have to fix that one up.
My default
Well-
is weird. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Be weird. Oh, sorry.
Done.
All right. Now, we were to say that during the break, you would have chosen between you who is going to be the watcher.
Mhm.
So, 3 of you are going to be doing the ritual. And as you read in the notes earlier, 1 person was going to be the watcher, the person who stays outside to keep an eye on everything. So, who's going to be the watcher in this scenario?
Who's the victim? Who's the fighter?
I'm a good fighter.
Well, the main thing I was going to say with it is that who, and this is a little bit meta, but who has the lowest power?
Power.
Because I only have 50 power.
So that's where I was writing that.
I also have 50 power.
50? You're mirrored, so it looks like you have 5, which is a little
No, five,
scary.
5, 0. Yeah, 5 power. That's it.
I speak
Dog.
Latin, so
Okay.
I'm important.
So, yeah, I mean,
That's why I
you
said-
actually know about the occult cat.
I would say the 2 people with Latin need to be doing the ritual.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's between
The
you and me.
smart.
Rock, paper, scissors. Quick.
Jesse pulls out the knife.
Shit. I also pull out a knife.
Mine is bigger.
No!
Granted,
Because the
also
GM did let me get a
1%
combat
done.
knife.
It's true. Hey, no, it's fine. Here's the thing. I'm not one of the smartest people, and y'all need all of your thinking to get it done. And you see me like pull out a Molotov cocktail, and I'll go. At the very least, you'll know if I'm going down.
But does that mean that if you do that, then that means we're also going down?
Well, we are in a basement.
Yeah, you better
like,
work fast then.
Where are you going to throw fire that's not going to mean that the people who need to talk don't have air?
Oh, I mean, I thought I was standing outside, like up on the top floor.
No, you're in the same room.
No, you're in the same room.
Well, then you just see me put it away. And I was like, and this is why I'm the watcher right there. Perfect example. Just pull out the knife then. I'll just be waiting. You just see me like filing down a nail with it.
Right.
Does anybody else suddenly feel significantly less safe?
I mean, we were all pretty unsafe to begin with. Just still picking at nails.
Okay, so
All right. Then I guess I'm part of the ritual.
Okay. Move the map later.
It's there.
All right. Cool. Okay, so you got a pretty reasonable version of the sigil there, which you've already got the pentagram handout, so you got pretty reasonable facsimilation, and it's, I would say, you've spent the last 8-9 hours trying to work this out. About an hour ago, you would have heard the creature tried to come back into the house. Your roll on that thing actually succeeded on the second go.
Oh!
So you're able to log it out from its house.
Hey,
So-
guess what? That creature's a punk ass bitch. Just like,
I
So
just
you're-
want to note that thing's going to be mad. And this
oh, so mad.
and-
So mad.
and on a murderous killing spree to everybody but us because it can't get in here. So
Hey,
Except, doesn't the ritual summon it in here?
well, but right now, the population of this small town is going to be dwindling.
well, we should hurry up then.
No, you really pissed it off. I don't think it's going to go into town without going, you lock me up. Is it going to try to find a Cthulhu version of a locksmith? It's like, hey, I locked myself out of the house. Could you, break these seals?
This
There's-
one looks like it was drawn by a rudely painted kid with their fingers. Can we do like a reverse dungeon of Call of Cthulhu where we play the monsters? Oh,
Can we please,
You
please,
know what?
please,
For
please,
one
please,
shot?
please?
For one shot?
That could be
maybe.
really fun.
That'd be really fun.
I know somebody modified that I watched a Doom, like the
Yes.
Doom monsters for 5e,
Yes, I love
and
that one.
it
I
actually
saw that.
worked really well.
Um,
I think their final boss was the Doom Slayer.
AD&D has 18-day second edition has a reverse dungeon where you play the monsters protecting against the.
Yeah.
That's what I was referring to.
Yep.
Anyway,
No, that's
back
alright.
to
That
our
was really
scenario
cool.
So yeah,
scene.
my headcanon is the little happy bird you did with the thing was the signal, was just the right variation of the signal to actually
Yeah.
lock it out. So you can just imagine a creature looking at going, oh, it's apple a tree. Bonk. Oh, this doesn't make me happy at all.
Bob Ross.
Why are you
was the
making the
ultimate-
Jin cute?
Bob
Because-
Ross was the ultimate exorcist. We just didn't recognize him for what he was worth.
That's why the clouds and the trees were happy.
It's true.
You know what? Dang it, this sounds like Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. I now want
A little
Bob
bit.
Ross Exorcist as like the sequel.
I'd watch.
Yeah.
Bob Ross, Vampire Hunter.
You know what? Like I
With
can
his-
see
with
it,
his-
but I don't. But I don't like. I like Bob Ross not being like the shouty and the fighting and things like that.
But
Anyway.
the paintbrushes is like a sharpened at the end for the vampire hunting.
Fair enough.
Is-
Anyway, what time is it now? By the way, sorry. For
It'll
the-
be an hour before midnight. So you're using this time
Okay.
to get set up, prep anything you might need to do to home alone the house, more or less.
I will put on one of the robes, even though it stank. I just felt like the ambiance is right.
Okay, so
Jesse would have like tried to hang the robes out so they at least were less musty.
That'd be nice.
okay.
I bought a lot of things with my $2, but I didn't buy any body spray. It's just mistake number one.
Um, Louise, you got them Molotovs still, right?
Who's asking?
The cops.
Yeah. Oh no, I definitely, I definitely don't, officer. No, of course I do. I mean, one of them's a little less full than the other ones, but it's been a rough day.
Given everything we've seen, I don't blame you. Anyway, do you think there might be any way to, if the creature does get in the house itself? First of all, actually, the first question I have is, what is the cellar roof made of?
Wood.
Okay, then never mind. Scratch my entire thoughts.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was dug into the dirt.
Oh, it's dug into the dirt, but the ceiling roof is still wood.
Well,
Yeah.
we've got the hour before we've got an hour before like the darkness is about to come onto us, and we're all going to die. I spend that time with in the corner looking at my portrait of my late wife.
That's nice.
Are you trying to regain some sanity?
No, he's being sentimental. Let him live.
Yep, give me a second. Just got
I
some at
mean-
the door. So,
That's a red flag.
Well, the sanity, it's always a red flag.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, part of the thing going is like the in-character thing for my character to do right now would be to read her father's Bible.
That's the wrong text. That's the wrong one to read.
I'm
I know.
I'm just
Well,
playing
there-
with my knife. I'm like, this is my treasured possession.
Of course it is.
While they're being sentimental, I'm going to start getting rid of anything that's not nailed down or part of the ritual.
Just nailing some
Okay.
things down. We've got a hammer and nails.
You're making like a debris pile.
are you going to actually seal the cellar door with hammer and nails, trying to seal yourself into the room?
Yes,
Okay.
but
And
that's
for
after
those-
I've thrown everything out.
For those who are trying to do sanity point regeneration, you get 1.
Hey,
Almost at max.
Damn.
you know, it's true.
I'm
I
feeling
did.
good. I've only lost 3.
Yeah, same. But they've only gone down by 1 each time. So I was like, we're almost at max.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not going to talk about my sanity.
You're only losing 1 at a time, though. You've just lost.
Yeah, the thing
lots
is,
of ones
I'm
at a time.
rolling d4s because I wanted to get
Yeah.
most of you to this point, so I can drive you completely insane. And you've just,
Yeah, but on every roll you rolled 3 or 4, that's been the ones that I failed.
yeah.
I have the
Also,
lowest luck and lowest sanity in the party.
Okay, so are you doing anything else to secure the cellar?
There's already the sigil drawn on it.
There's a
Or-
sigil. No, sigil hasn't been drawn on the cellar door. The sigil was drawn on the trunk.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the door itself hasn't been warded.
I can try warding the door, but I mean, how?
I would say that would be the best solution.
Give it a try.
I open up the trunk so you can copy off the one.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, hold that one up a little to the left, a little to the left. Yeah.
Jesse just goes and picks it up.
Or do you need like?
I have 70 strength.
Oh wait, but I don't have my arts and crafts supplies down here.
You would have to run it as a luck roll, and you'll need to find something to actually
There's
do it.
enough blood just upstairs. The
Yeah,
drips
but
down.
I'm not going back out there.
Not the attic, just above us.
Brought chalk.
Oh, we brought chalk. Oh,
Yes, you
chalk
did.
man. All right, chalk man, cough him up.
Also,
Chalk
who
me.
has the powders that was found in the thing as well?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you would have the powders and all that stuff. All right.
Yeah.
I just need to load up the thing again.
So, are you?
So who's
gonna
taking the
roll?
lead? Yeah, I'm going to roll. I'm just saying, are you taking the lead?
I mean,
All right,
I guess.
And you do that. So do a whisper to keeper.
Whisper. Shh.
It looks about the same as you did upstairs.
Yeah, this
You
is
think it
also
might
a good
work?
one. I just want to let you know.
Did you put the happy little bird on it?
No, I changed it up. This one's a happy little squirrel.
Ah, fair enough.
Uh-oh.
I'm an artist. I have to be. Each creation is slightly different, but all lovingly handcrafted.
So, Professor,
I mean,
are we
love
putting you
crafted.
Are we putting you in the trunk, Professor, with a flashlight?
No, but I'm the closest to the trunk, so
You can hop right on in.
oh yeah.
Why don't you go ahead and get in and read from there?
You need at least 3 people at the sigil, and you need 1 watcher. So you all need to be outside the chest.
Oh,
So you've locked yourself inside the cellar, and there's no way you know of that someone can get in.
It's true, unless they tunneled from underground, and at that point, I feel like you win because I mean that's pretty ingenious.
Dimmers.
Is there anything behind the overturned table over here?
No,
Just checking.
it's a broken table. You could grab one of the legs and use it as an improvised weapon, as our dear departed Robert Red Jake Baker used.
That's why there's only 3 legs.
Yes.
What a bastard.
He broke a perfectly good table.
He broke a perfectly good table, and he also broke it on my head.
Oh, that was funny, but tragic, I'm sure.
I still got a knot.
Yeah. Well, actually, if you look at the point near the stairs, the table leg's still there. So if you want to use it, you can.
I've got the sharpened poker. I'm good. So, let's go.
Okay.
That has a
All right.
gun.
I'm watching
Start the
like a
scene.
hawk.
Start
Okay.
speaking in tongues.
All right. Is the music on at the moment? I can't really hear it.
Oh, there's music on. That's
Okay,
the
cool.
stage where you don't like it.
Is that? I'm the keeper. I love this stuff. I want to make you crazy. All right. So, as
Short drive for some of us.
your pocket watch goes off, you start the ritual.
Mhm.
Nothing happens for the first 20 minutes, Miss Russo. Although, roll me a listen check, please. Because you're the watcher. You're the one that's going to be taking lead in most of these roles. Everyone
I
else is
am.
going to be invested in this.
So I just realized we based this off of sanity and love and power. We didn't base this off of listen
Yep.
Or
Or
spot.
spot hidden.
or spot hidden.
Oh. Yeah.
We didn't think this through all the way.
No,
Hey, it's
Mistakes were
fine.
made.
It's fine.
it's fine. It's fine.
I just have my eyes
I mean-
trained on the door to the first story.
If you got your eyes trained on the door, roll me a spot hidden as well, please.
Okay. Ooh. 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 Double failure.
Ooh.
That was one thing we probably should have taken into account, is that I can at least see things.
My eyes
Louise
is
left her glasses
blind.
at
Yeah.
home.
My
Nothing-
ears is blind.
Nothing that you can see.
That's good.
You hear the house creaking. Not much else. You can't really hear much over the chanting from Jesse
Mhm.
Wentworth in Nevada,
Mm-hmm.
and you just hear nothing.
All right. I don't disturb them because I'm like, no, it's going great.
Okay, so while you're doing that, how much magic does this person have?
How much power do I need to roll? How much luck do you have again? Just checking. It's fine.
Oh, I made a note of everyone's luck earlier on, just to
Good.
keep it a rough idea.
There was a reason I didn't think Jesse should be part of the ritual, but you know what? It's all good.
That's all good. Either way, we would have.
Roll me a power check, please.
Me?
Yes.
Power!
You're the only one outside of it, so
Power!
Oh!
you feel a slight compulsion, but knowing what happened to Jesse earlier, you beat it off, and the You know the creature's around.
Yeah.
The creature is knowing what's happening, and the creature's not happy.
I go, we're gonna be having company soon. It just tried to make me its little finger puppet.
All right, so roll a.
We're chanting. We're not.
No, just say it out loud.
Okay, you're
Yep.
30 minutes into ritual now. Everyone can actually roll me a listen check now.
He's taking pity. He's like, see, there we go. Failure.
It's one. If you want to spend a luck, you can actually succeed that.
I mean, we got one success, close enough.
You don't know if it's successful.
It's also 3 for Phoenix. I don't know how much luck Phoenix is a lot of luck.
I got 30 something luck right now.
I'm banking on that luck here in a minute.
Yeah, no,
All right,
that's fair.
Wentworth, you start hearing what you think are birds, but the birds you can listen. You're still chanting. You're chanting. You've been repeating it for half an hour now, so it's pretty much like you can do other stuff while you're chanting. And what you hear is like little thuds against what you think is the actual outside the house. Little thuds trying to beat in. And then you hear what sounds like a big, deep roar and more thuds against the doors. Did you do anything to actually prepare the doors from being potentially opened and being beaten in?
Thanks.
Just close.
Wait, no, wait.
We
No,
planked.
we did say that we were boarding up the house.
Okay. Yeah, you did. All right. Let's see.
I locked the door with the key. It should be fine.
Do you want us to roll something posthumously
no.
about having done that?
No, I remember you saying it now. I'm just.
It just gives me another like element to play on the audio.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay, you're fine for the moment. And
It's not suspicious. I love it.
Well, you're fine for the moment. You don't know what's going on out there.
It's true. Hey, guys. It just tried to mind control me a couple minutes ago. So I don't know if you can speed up this chanting. Like I don't see them stop chanting, but I'm just talking at them. You can just speed it up a little bit. Speak faster, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
Again.
I couldn't see that. You're supposed to be chanting.
I didn't have to do it. Didn't have to stop chanting.
Oh.
Yep. I appreciate Phoenix just actually reading some of the Latin down, but
No, it's great. It's good.
I love it. Okay. Another 10 minutes pass. The thudding at the door just keeps going, but your work on the doors themselves is holding for the moment.
Hey guys, I don't know why they made such a big deal about this. This is actually going pretty smooth.
In the back corner of the
There
cellar.
it is.
thank you. Just just in
Behind,
case.
behind the chest, because you cleared everything else, but you didn't actually move the chest.
There's a window.
Secret
No,
tunnel.
not a window. Miss
Secret
Russell,
squirrel.
could you roll a spot hidden, please?
I can sure try.
I think you can roll it. You can't necessarily pass it, but you can roll it.
Right. Spot hidden. I'm so good at it.
You don't see anything.
Do you
but
want to
hear it.
spend 22 luck?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you probably want to, or else the ritual might fail, but let's go for it.
Mm,
We get a control Z on that. Or
No,
show
we cannot.
Shift Z on that token. Just
Oh,
to
it's just sort of-
show like the viewers what it actually says.
oh, good.
Yeah, that's what it says.
It actually says that. Okay. Open up.
I love it, because that also means potentially all those animals outside are going to do that too.
There's an armless bear out there.
And potentially people, cops. You don't know how busy this creature's been.
Hey, at least the bear's been
And
disarmed.
And that's the reason I didn't want to spend a 22 look.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
We're good.
I just need to load up the character. The character's
Just need to load up my zombie raccoon real quick, guys.
yeah, zombie raccoon. What's your dex?
My dex is 70.
Okay. Ooh, damn, it's a nice dex.
I'm speedy. I got a quick draw.
Pretty.
Okay. I'll get you just to roll on the set your token and then hit turn tracker, please.
All right, got the token, got the turn tracker, and then doink.
However, it does get a surprise attack on you because you didn't notice it.
It's true. I'll take it.
Okay, so it you don't see it at first, but this you see it. You just see a dead raccoon, and then it twitches. The eyes roll back in its head, and then the single eyes left looks at you,
I look back.
and then you don't actually do anything. You just say, "Wow, it's a dead raccoon with a moving eye," and then all of a sudden it bursts in speed and runs directly towards you, and tries to bite you.
Christ on a cracker.
With a 22. Now, do you want to roll a dodge roll?
I would love to dodge out of the way.
Okay.
Dude, joke him.
I can't remember if Eon,
Dodge,
is it,
dodge a defender wins on a tie. Fight back the offender wins on a tie.
okay, so
So since Cat chose dodge, they're both equals level successes.
yep, so that
So that means
means
dodge hits.
dodge first. All right, cool. So yeah, you get 1 hit point of 1 hit point.
There will be
taken
no
away from you.
damage.
Yeah,
What? I thought is it
Dodge
defender? Dodge ties.
Defender wins. So yeah, dodge
okay.
wins.
Okay, so
on a tie, so
it lunges towards you, it bites, and it catches on part of your clothing, so it can't bite through because half the tooth is missing.
all right.
And now it's your turn.
I'm gonna stab it.
All right, close combat, go for it.
Yeah, boy. I got my knife. Out. I'm gonna knife it. Hey guys, I'm good at stabbing. I don't know if y'all saw that. Got a real good stab.
All right, yep. And roll me damage. You hit it.
Okay.
So you
okay.
get the zombie raccoon. It's like, ah! You stab it, and
Oh wait.
you do 6 damage.
Oh, okay.
So that is the raccoon is. I was gonna say dead, but it's already dead. So you have
Still
this.
dead.
Not quite dead yet.
You have this corpse of a zombie raccoon again.
you redid it.
And now you have pretty much attached to your clothing a raccoon.
I'm gonna try to. I'll just shake it off, and then could I tell what direction it was coming from?
With that spot hidden, no.
No. I go. There's dead things coming from other places, and I'll just start, and I'll like shake off the raccoon, and I'll start like looking around to see if I can find or like hear what have you where it might be coming from.
Okay. Okay. You don't see anything else that you know of. If you want to roll me a nice spot hidden just to really make sure, or you want to trust yourself.
Let me just roll a spot hidden. We'll see what happens.
All right.
That looks right. I trust
Yeah,
myself.
looks fine. Looks safe.
It's good.
Another 10 minutes pass. You could. So you're up to 40 minutes now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I should be making notes of this. There's my notepad. So up to 40. Nothing much else happening. You just hear this constant beating on the doors. You think the doors are holding up at the moment, but you can assume that it's trying to get in. It's trying to get in to stop you from doing this. It doesn't want to leave. It's happy here. It's all this fresh blood, all this corpses, all the friends that it can make.
I go, don't stop chanting. I'm gonna protect you guys. Don't worry. As I start just like.
Can I get everyone to roll me a sanity check, please, as you hear this almighty screech from the creature as it's trying to get in. Okay.
I
Dr.
finally
Jones.
succeeded.
Yes, you did. Nevada, would you like to roll? Would you like to spend some luck?
Can't.
Against-
Sanity.
A sanity.
Yeah,
I have to remind. I have to remind myself you can't spend luck on sanity. I have to remember that.
It's one of the few ones.
Otherwise, I would.
Take my roll.
The screech halts your chanting, and it takes you a few minutes to get back to it. Roll me. Okay, I'll get you to do a D4.
Yeah.
One again. One every single time.
Yes, every single time, which hasn't been on Eon's character, which is. Ugh.
I think Eon's character's also been lots of ones.
No?
I mean, no, I've gotten a couple of ones, but every time it's been not, it's been the other. So that's why I was just like, oh dear.
Okay, so you lose one sand, and you're out of sync with everybody else. Where is your character? You will lose, however, 5 magic points.
Not the magic points.
That I don't have much of.
How many magic points, sorry?
I've got
5.
I've got 10 whole
Oh,
magic
okay,
points.
Yeah.
that's gonna be fun.
Well, I've got 5 left. I had.
Oh, yeah, okay, you're fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
because if you run out of magic points, it still reduces, but then you reduce your health.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're losing magics, it then goes into health. If you lose the health, you die.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's a
Magic
buffer.
out.
Okay, so an hour's passed.
Really?
Let's try.
3 hours have passed.
Well,
No, I think we're still 40 minutes in.
Yes.
yeah, 40.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? We'll speed up a little bit. You're now an hour.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
You hear a voice coming out. It sounds like Keiko.
nah, Keiko dead. Can't come fool me. Keiko dead. Saw her head. Head. When the head is not attached to the body, it dead. No head equal dead. That's how facts.
But the bear with his missing arm is still alive?
You know, and that's what I was saying too, which is why we should have found it. But I digress.
So
I mean, I think it would have been very fun for us to go find the bear and then for it to get up and chase us on 3 legs.
We could have had it.
yeah. So what you hear at the moment is just, guys, where are you?
I'm not giving in. Y'all, and I look over at them. I'm like,
No, you need to roll a sanity check for me, please.
You guys, you bet keep chanting. You best keep chanting. I told you, no head equals dead. You best keep chanting.
Guys, a little help? Just open up this and let me in. Please help me. He doesn't want to hurt us. Wants to be our friend.
That's what we want you to think.
Do you do a nice spot hidden around the thing? Just keeping an eye out as the watcher.
I am. I'll do another spot hidden around, see if I see anything. Especially like looking at the door, because if that's where I heard the voice coming from, I'll be like, not getting closer, but like making sure that the doodles are holding up. My Magic Man doodles, please. I'm a professional. Fuck.
The cellar door opens. The door itself opens. The wood's still there. Because you barred it up. You didn't actually lock it. It's not a lockable thing. You pretty much hammered your things into it. So the cellar door could be opened, but it couldn't actually be bolted down. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the math is there. You did this and broke it. Yeah, okay.
Because you failed on that luck check but earlier on when you did the thing. You did the squirrel, it should have been the birdie.
God, every time.
Artists.
You know, artists.
When it comes to runes, make sure it's exactly how it's written.
You know, I thought there was some interpretation that could be there, but whatever.
But there's an issue with copyright. You can't just copyright someone else's runes. You have to have some interpretation. Otherwise,
It's true.
it's copyright.
That's plagiarism. They taught me that. That's the one thing I learned at school.
And Cthulhu just comes down and says, "Not DMC, take it down," and then it's free. It goes right through the runes. Because DMC takes down the runes.
DMZ has the ultimate power.
No, not DMC. Not DMZ. DMCA.
Oh.
Digital Millennium Cthulhu Act.
Yep.
Well, this is all wonderful, but we're still gonna die.
I have my switchblade out, and I go, "You best keep chanting, because it's about to get real up in here."
Roll me another spot hidden, please.
I'll certainly try.
You didn't want to succeed that one because now you see the walking around disembodied body of Keiko Kane with no head. Roll me a sanity check, please.
Hey, Keiko, you got no head. You're supposed to be dead. But I'm too smart for that. It's the genie.
Seeing
the genie.
other creatures around, understanding that the chest has been opened, the heart's been slurped out, you can understand this is nothing more than the reanimated corpse of your dead friend.
So true.
But you just hear the voice go, "Let me in.
No.
Please.
No.
I have cupcakes and sprinkles."
I didn't like you.
Cookies.
Keiko, to be honest, I didn't like you much anyway. No.
Fine. I'll just open the door.
No, don't do that neither.
Keiko starts to walk towards the door out of your eyesight.
Hey, stop that. Hey.
Roll me a listen check, please.
I'll definitely listen. Sounds about right.
You don't
I
hear
don't have-
anything.
I don't have that much look. And I go, "Guys, Keiko's body is trying to do dumb shit. He's trying to break down the door. The question is, do I go out there and stop her?" But I thought I had to be in the room to be the watcher.
You have to be in the room to be the watcher.
Yeah, so that's why I can't go.
Can't go.
Keiko's body's up to some dumb stuff. She's dead, but she's not using her head because she got no head. Are y'all done yet?
I would say all that time you're up to 1 hour, 10 minutes. You can hear grunting, groaning, grumbling as it's been like 5-10 minutes since Keiko left to try to open the door. But since she's a creature of the mythos, she can't actually touch it because it's a warding signal.
Ha!
So you are very lucky there. It's away from me. Damn it.
I think what we're luckiest for is that Cat didn't buy that.
I was so close. I was like, no, wait. I have to stay in the room. No,
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to go. You just hear me shouting, Keiko, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't no. And I see, and I hear that she can't touch it. I'm like, ha ha, dumb bitch. And I'll just go back in.
Another 10, 20 minutes pass. The house is starting to shake and rumble from all the reanimated creatures trying to break down the wards. For ease of sanity, let's just see if the bear can break down the door.
Ooh, the bear's real.
Yeah.
But you disarmed the bear.
I did disarm it. He got only one arm, so he should be at disadvantage. That's how arms work. The bear is actually a righty, and that's the arm it lost, so it doesn't know how to do much with its left hand.
You escaped it by 1. It's disarmed, so it's at 60. And it got 61.
And the bear's
On
not
a
got any luck.
penalty roll. On a penalty roll. So yeah, you are very lucky there.
I guess it's a good thing you kept the arm.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
Where is the arm, by the way?
I think I walked back over with it to the house.
Is it
But then
inside the house or outside the house or in the cellar?
Outside.
It would be outside, close by the well.
The
because
front.
That's where,
Okay, the front door.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I was
And-
helping Indiana Jones get all the blood off.
Yep, and the bear is at the back door trying to get in, so you couldn't see it. So yep, you're fine. Okay.
I outsmarted your bear puzzle by moving the body parts.
All right. The room starts to fill with a toxic smell, like it's trying to choke you out. It smells like the worst thing ever that you would ever consider. Could I get everyone to roll me a Constitution check, please? It's like the rotting smell of death.
I've smelled
Spending-
worse.
Success.
12.
All right.
Yep.
Fair enough. Who is? You all succeed. You cough, you hack, but you keep the
This
the
smell
chanting
reminds
going.
me of this smell reminds me of my grandma, and I just go like breathe with my extreme success. This reminds me of sort of what Nana used to smell like.
Before or
Okay,
after she died.
the last 5 minutes are coming around the ritual. The house is shaking, smells, sounds, everything is starting to go crazy, but you've been steadfast in your chanting, and thin black wisps start to come up from the sigil.
I started stabbing the wisps. I don't know.
Really
if that helps.
you want to get closer and potentially break the pentagram?
No, I don't. I'll be watching the wisp like, guys, it's really trying, so you should speed this up.
And all of a sudden you see this formless black creature starting to form inside of it. Sorry, I got a handout for this. And you
Okay.
start seeing this in the middle of the pentagram.
Is it supposed to be doing that?
As you are standing there, all chanting, you see this giant black pillar, red eyes, tentacles. Could I get everyone to roll me a sanity check? Actually, no, we'll do it for sanity check, please.
I've seen worse. Oh. It also looks like my Nana.
Actually, to you, it does look like your Nana. But you
Looks like my nana. Smells like my nana. It's
it is
gotta
your
be-
nana. Your nana is a Cthulhu monster. And we'll go in order from failure. Wentworth, you see your wife there, beckoning you to come towards it. Roll me a power check, please.
You need big power. That's not
big power. Lewis, you start seeing Wentworth's body start to walk towards it.
I'm gonna grapple him.
You have 5 seconds.
I'm grappling him. I run up to him and I grapple him. Wow.
Okay. Yeah, that's nothing. Okay.
Do I roll a grapple? I don't know if we have grapple. Is this a brawl? I'll brawl him.
Are you contesting? Karsh, are you contesting the roll? Are you wanting to go towards your...
It's muted.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I
there you go.
sorry, I didn't know I was muted. I did say I want to spend luck.
Oh, okay.
on
Then
that?
if that's the case,
Oh,
then
okay. Yeah.
the luck would have been... Yeah.
That was
Wait a
like,
second.
That
Wait.
explains so much.
yeah, sorry.
It's like I was ready to grapple you. I was gonna. throw you
I
down.
could hear it
Actually,
all.
no. You run towards it. You grapple. The luck spend and the shock of you being grappled shakes you out of it, so you're fine for the moment.
Get back to chanting. I don't know what you see, but it ain't that. Get in it.
But it's my wife.
No, I said chant.
She wants me to stay with her.
I just slap him.
Did you? No. Did you? Yeah. You spent the.
Yeah, I
you-
spent the
you
luck,
Spent
yeah.
the luck. So yeah, the slap takes you out of it. Then you see
Yeah.
the giant creature in front of you, the black,
Ooh.
the red.
She's having a bad
Yeah,
day. Let's keep going.
Okay. Now let's move on to the next one who failed.
I'm about to be just doing a
That-
circle run.
Yeah, pretty much. Jesse, can you get you to roll me a power check, please?
Power. Big
Oh,
power.
boy.
Big power, no whammies. It's a big power.
What degree of failure? That's 29 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Screw it.
Spend the
All
luck.
I will spend 29 points.
Yes, spend my pretties.
Dole.
I'm dead anyway.
You could make it. All right, so the luck would be, I would assume that luck spend would be the character of Lewis running around just doing circles, just grabbing.
I am-
Nope.
I see another one. And I go. I'll slap you, girl. Don't make me. I'll do it. I'm gonna go try to go up in that circle.
So
what
Jesse
you-
spent the luck, so yeah.
So what you
I
see
pass it.
in the thing is your
Friends.
mother Joyce is in there just looking at you going, "You haven't written to me in this last week. Where's my letter? Where's my letter, Jesse?"
I'm sorry, Mom. I didn't. I mean, I am. No. You ain't my mom. Can't be.
My mama's been dead for 20 years.
Well, no. Her mom's alive.
Yeah,
It's
writes
the letter.
to her every week.
No, I'm just messing.
Do you, as Flavor, do you do anything to remind yourself about your mother? Like, do you hold the cross,
Probably.
or you? 'Cause
Yeah.
you have a strong faith in God, so you'd
Yeah, no,
understand.
She would be typing, or she'd be like ripping, probably more like her father. Just as the reminder for it, and going, nope.
Okay. All right, Dr. Jones. Oh, sorry, Nevada. Could you please roll me a power check now?
Power. One of us has to pass, statistically speaking, or not.
No.
Nope.
No.
Now, would you like
So
to try?
28
Do you have
or
enough
38
luck
left
for
points
that?
at your end.
Power.
Yeah.
Was that yes?
Yeah, I'm gonna spend it. I have
All
enough.
All right. In front
Nevada
of
was
you-
smart. It didn't roll a lot. Or didn't fail as often as the rest of us, so.
No, I just rolled with my failures so far.
Mm.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so in the pentagram that you see your father, Frank Jones, whose own discoveries made him famous. Like, you'll never achieve anything, son. And by the way, Nevada was a dog's name.
You know there are rats in here, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at one right now. Let me out. I won't make it too painful. All right. Having tried and failed, it then starts to lash out. It can't leave the pentagram, but it starts to get from black to red, just growing in power and size as the chanting in the room starts to fill up. You start seeing white wisps turn around. You can sort of, if you look really closely at the wisps, you'll swear there's a face on them.
Stab.
Can I get everyone to roll a sanity check, please?
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it to lash out at the person with the lowest luck.
Hey guys, I'm stabbing wisps. Don't mind me. I'll take my lumps, my sanity lumps.
1, 6,
Now I get success on luck or on the sanity.
I mean, now's the time, to be honest.
I know.
Okay,
That
now's
was the
the
time.
time.
But I'm just gonna...
So the people who succeeded won't get anything. The people who failed will get 1d8.
Yep.
Sanity loss.
Let's go for 1. 1. And the opposite
Oh!
of 1. Lot. That's a
There
lot.
you go.
That's
There
more
we
than
go.
1.
That's not a 1.
That's a 7. You all is 7, so that means that you get a potential bout of madness.
Take me to the madness table, kids.
Yep. All right, so Cat and Karsh, 85 to 89. All right, this will go to Karsh because he rolled less than sanity. One of the tentacles grab you, starts dragging you towards the middle of the pentagram, and as the ritual completes, the lurker is gone, and so is Wentworth. And Lewis, you will get a okay, you now get a phobia.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the best phobia for you to get now is fear of dark enclosed spaces.
That's a good one, for sure.
So that's going to be interesting for your character if we continue on with this character. Wentworth, you open up your eyes and you are in a desolate place. Ground is dirt. You look up and you see this inverted triangle, and you see creatures flying over you, flying polyps, hunting horrors. Welcome to the realm of the creature. So yeah, you're dead.
Ooh! Took a
Not
snack
dead.
on
You're It grabbed someone as it was going. Try to get some kind of retribution.
You got a snack for later.
Jesse, Lewis, and Dr. Nevada Jones. Your friend is missing. He does. Not friend. Nevada's dances.
Luis is looking a little twitchy and is like, now that we're done with being in here, can we be done being in here? I mean, the professor's not here, so we don't need to be in here no more. And the monster's gone, so I think I'm gonna just leave this room.
Let's get out and use your other party favors.
Oh God, yes. I'm. Let me tell you, I have a thirst. I have a thirst right now. You want to? I got 3. We can share one. 2 others can be dedicated to the home if we wanted. I love this. It's a great plan. This is why you're my favorite professor. I've never even gone to your class, and then I like also.
You're outside the building to pretty much torch it.
Yep.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, you run outside. You light your Molotovs. You look at the house. You think for the moment of the people who you lost, and then you say, screw it." Then give them the end you think they want, and you throw the fire out. And as you throw the fire, it has a tint of green to it. Starts to change colors through all the colors of the rainbow, and eventually this mask appears. For those you might recognize it later, it's looking at you. I see this failed. Let's see if the fool Carlisle can do better. And you just see, it looks like an Egyptian's pharaoh's head. He just talks this, not noticing you. You blink again, and you think it's a trick of the light, but the words are in your head. Do you stay around to see the fire go, or do you just go nope and just run off? Get in the car and go bye-bye.
I want to see this burn.
Roll me a sound check, please.
All right.
I will too.
As you... Okay. Anyone who's staying, roll me a sounding check as you...
I'm getting in the car.
Yeah. As
Jesse's
you
just
see
like, nope, done.
corpses, bodies start to pretty much dance. You see this bear, disarmed bear, just dancing around. Just if you, Dr. Jones, you understood the things. You pick out words here and there, like Cthulhu for tongue, and then you see the words Naruthotep over and over and over again. And as the fire dies down, you just see these charred bones. And you go to the car and you start to drive back to some semblance of sanity.
Yep.
5 to 10 days later, you all get a note from the son of the person who sent you this way. So I just need to actually get the information. Robert's son sends you a letter outlining that he actually left something in your will, and you all get something to help with the thing. But for the people who failed the sanity check, every night you start just having nightmares of just this one word repeating in your head. Naruthotep. However, Jesse, since you didn't fail that, you live your life, you enjoy it, you are introduced to a larger world of your own, and you, well, the life choices you make from here are yours. And that is Edge of Darkness, everybody.
Nice.
There's one last.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Jones is going to find the dean
Mm-hmm.
of the school and let them know that there is an open spot for the tenured review that he might be interested in.
You know what? Roll me a luck check.
Yeah, do it.
I don't have any luck left, but
Oh! Don't hate the player, hate the game.
The dean says, funny you should say that. We were considering you for the tenure position once one has opened up. Welcome to the faculty.
Are you looking for a grad student?
We
I
have
had no
a
luck last
we
time.
have a wording that a Mr. Larkin is going to actually be looking for people in Peru. Would that be something that interests you?
Very much.
And with that, we end it.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Oh God.
Sorry, I had to have a parting shot.
Oh no, you had to have a phone shot since
That
he
was
used so many
good.
of those at you.
So I'll turn on my camera again and unmute myself from the channel.
Mhm.
The
Do you
indignity.
appreciate it?
Thanks for that
Come
one.
on.
You burnt down
Oh.
our house. Well, not that anyone
Well,
probably
you-
lived there.
The thing is, if you burnt down the house beforehand, it would have destroyed the signals, and it would have been actually go free into
Everywhere.
into the town. And well, let's just say that didn't end well.
We survived. Well,
We found the
Three
good
of you
ending.
survived,
I survived. I was just somewhere else.
being chased by haunting horrors,
I just-
flying polyps.
It's just a new
and-
research position.
Are the haunting
Sure,
horrors?
they have
the
great
typical-
use for your language skills.
Yeah.
What was that?
Are the haunting
I
horrors?
said,
the-
Oh, they tickle a little bit. It tickles, especially when they rip the head off. Yeah, it's just a scratch. I wouldn't notice.
I just want to ask across the board though, how much luck did people end up with?
I
A 22,
ended
5.
32. I'm lucky.
I had 10.
Yeah.
That
If
would
you
be
had
my...
a look, yeah. If you had a look at the actual faces, there would have been the faces of the people who originally did the summoning,
Hmm.
and they were actually being called up to help you.
Aww,
So if
that's
you
nice.
all succeeded that sand check, it would grab one of the faces instead, and brought one of their immortal souls to the plane of suck.
But no, it brought me instead.
Yes.
Oh well.
Yeah, it worked out.
That's why you gotta keep. That's why you gotta be like me. Be dumb and keep all of your luck.
Yeah.
So how did everyone enjoy that scenario?
That was
That was
good.
fun.
It was good. We didn't get much. I know, Aeon, you said you got a lot of sanity loss, but there was a lot of ones on those D4s.
Oh, those.
Oh, there 100% were. I do understand. I was just amused.
We could have been so much worse with the sanity.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we
Real
most
mean.
definitely could have.
Yeah, you can get real mean with it.
Like if you failed the sanity check when Keiko was around, just trying to get in. That could have been so much fun for me as a keeper.
Yeah.
It's like you take away all my toys, my disarmed bear, the birdies,
We barricaded
barricaded everything.
and tried to seal everything as well.
Yeah, you did that. That was brilliant. Oh, you did extremely well with that scenario.
That's the second one I've completed and well, I didn't survive, but second one I've completed.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was
you-
going to say
you
survived, but
Well, I was going to say you survived. You could have, in the Call of Cthulhu book set, there is actually one that is just like a big giant research tome of creatures. That could be what you're doing. You got brought in with your stuff, and you actually spend the rest of your time just trying to do the book, and it can be found later on.
I write the monstrous manual.
Yes, you're right. Monsters Macabre. I think it was that. Is that the book?
Which
Oh,
if
well-
if you're playing the Call of Cthulhu game, don't read the monstrous manual. It's not how it
never
should be
good.
worked.
That's fun.
You the better way of doing things is not having an idea of what's going on.
The Call of Cthulhu Monsters Manual is called the Malus Monstrorum. Two books of case, which is absolutely beautiful. Or the other one, which is also good. I just got from Gleam. Peterson's Guide to Lovecraftian Horrors.
Yeah.
Also a very nice book. I would definitely suggest grab it. So you've all enjoyed that, and a little bit. And to be fair, the Naruthotep stuff at the end was inserted, but the Naruthotep stuff in the actual translations weren't. They were originally there in the campaign.
There's
And
always
it didn't.
there's a lot of cross references.
There's a lot of cross references, which I absolutely love.
Especially with the small one, with the small little scenarios, they put a lot of cross references in to go because they can be played independently, or they can be played as a part of bigger campaigns, or as parts of, like when we did the Dying Light, that can be just happen on any campaign that you're doing when you're traveling. That little scenario just can be happen whenever you're traveling and can just totally kill off the entire everybody and your entire like campaign because it's a side adventure. So that's a little bit.
Side curiosity is always the most dangerous thing in Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Curiosity, period, is the most dangerous thing in Call of Cthulhu.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
And... All right. Well, that's everything tonight. Hopefully, next week we'll do another campaign, or we shall decide what we're going to do from there.
But we'll be
yeah,
doing
so-
something called Cthulhu related.
Oh yeah, we'll always do Cthulhu because we love our Eldritch horror.
So maybe reverse Cthulhu.
That's going to be interesting. It's going to take me a couple of days to actually get that prepped.
That'll be a future thing, but yeah, one of my favorite games for AD&D is the Reverse Dungeon. It is just so different from normal. It's one of the best products that was ever released, at least in my opinion. It was released after Wizard of the Coast bought, but it was still in their old TSR staff before they brought in the third edition. Like in that changeover period, it's just brilliant. One of the last things they released for second edition D&D. But I liked playing the sound. I couldn't find fight music. It took a long time to find.
Yeah.
But it kind of
Yes, I did. I was just given one minuscule zombie raccoon.
I know.
In Call of Cthulhu, you have damage bonuses, and if depending on your size is what your damage bonus is. That raccoon had a damage bonus of -2 of 1d3.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I was like,
1 point of damage or nothing.
so I was like, oh. And
Poor
I just said,
buddy.
you know what? Oh, poor buddy. So I think that's it. Shall we go around and just say who we were and who we played and what did we think?
Yep, you can start with that.
All right. Well, I'm Mr. Live Producer. I've been your keeper for tonight, and I enjoyed that scenario so much. If I can do that with one small campaign, imagine how much luck I can make these people spend in the big campaign.
I
And sanity.
kind of knew what was happening, so I just spent.
Yeah, you had the end scene of the scenario, so
This is the second time I've done this. The end of one of the games you've run.
yeah,
Where I just blew like 50 luck
yeah,
on like maybe 40 luck on a roll at the end of the last time.
yeah.
Mhm.
So you can usually catch me at Mr. Live Producer at Twitch, and I usually do VR content, but I keep saying this, I'm going to be moving over to retro gaming content and VR production content. I just need to work out the best way to present it. So yeah. Now I don't actually have the thing. Who's next? Karsh.
Cest Caitlin.
It is I, Cat. I run the channel Cest Caitlin. It is on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter. You can find it just about anywhere if you Google it. I do a lot of visual novels and spooky games. Spooky. You can routinely find me here, or if you happen to catch me, you can find me on Twitch, where I do stream live, but usually things just make its way to YouTube anyway. So we'll just you figure it out. It'll be great.
Yeah.
We have a great time.
To catch her live, she streams about once a month for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, at random times.
Hey, unless you guys start demanding a schedule, I won't give it to you.
You know what?
So-
I demand a schedule. Done.
Nah, yeah, but you're not always on my channel, so you know.
I've been on your channel twice, so that's about as much as you have any regulars.
It's true. Do you want a schedule?
No, actually, no.
See, done. done. I got you, buddy. Anytime. No schedule for you. Love it. I was Louise Rousseau. You're now a little bit scared. Engineering student who somehow survived and got to stab something and set something on fire. So it was really a good night. all in all.
If that's how you class things. Aeon?
Hi, I'm Eon. You can find me on Twitch right now on Eon Victory. You just Google that. Play games on Wednesdays, hopefully more days in future, but life happens. And I was playing Jesse Williams, the very punch happy and apparently stab happy history student. So
Yeah.
Yeah, these students were violent.
What's the
what happens if you
1920s?
grow up in the poor end? Pardon? This is the 1920s, and it's what happens if you grow up in the poor end of the tracks.
True. My characters was fiery, argumentative, and loud. So those were my character descriptors, and I went, done.
Mine were
chose
bright-eyed and likes to be in the action.
Phoenix?
I'm Phoenix, and tonight I was playing Nevada Jones, who somehow managed to have a few good ideas and not end up dead. And I got a job. So,
A promotion. Tenure.
Yeah, but you're going to Peru next, so that doesn't end well.
yeah, well,
It's all good.
Snakes.
So
That belongs in a
this,
museum.
Blast, I am either here or you can find me on Rivers of Blood, Year of Darkness on Roll20 or Discord, and that's about it.
Awesome. Hi, my name's Karsh Goblin. This is my channel, Goblin Cave TV. But I'm loving having other people running things and being the keeper. And it's nice to play games after doing this solo for, at least running the game solo for about 2 years. But this is really fun. We try to have a wide variety of different campaigns and different game systems. Even though we've got 2 Pathfinder 2 games, but I blame Laurie and Ross for that. But I'm not petty. Of course I am. So tomorrow we actually have one of those Pathfinder 2 games, which is our circus game, which is the one which Laurie and Ross made me do. But I do love it because it is circus based. So check out us next show, which is tomorrow. So check us out tomorrow, which is what I probably should have said, for our Circus of the Broken Chains, not change, adventure path from Paizo. It's going to be lots of weirdness and lots of fun. We don't take things seriously, but we're here to entertain and have a fun time. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to be raiding Miskatonic U with Call It Tuesday, because it was one of 2 which Call Cthulhu games running who weren't Portuguese. And I like Call It Tuesday because
Portuguese.
we've raided quite a few people from Portugal, and I don't often look at the actual descriptor of what language. This time I actually did for once. So that's how we're going to raid. The audio in the background has been from both Soundscape's sci-fi and the fantasy combined. So it's been a bit of a mix. It's been fun trying to work a bit more on the sci-fi. Sci-fi is also the modern Call of Cthulhu stuff. There's so much there. Check it out, Syrinscape.com. They are not a sponsor. But thank you for watching. Thank you for coming in. And we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be back next week with this group here. So bye.
Bye.
Bye.